back at home after a road trip win in Scottsville. The Trojans and Trojanettes are back in action in Trojan Gym, this time against another 15th District foe, the Monroe County Falcons and Lady-Falcons. And
Thanks, Aaron. Hello, everyone, and good evening. We are courtside from Barren County High School Trojans Gymnasium tonight as the Barren County Trojans and Trojanettes are in another big 15th District matchup, this time against the Monroe County Falcons and Lady-Falcons. My name is Emily Pettigo, your host this evening, and I'm happy to say that we will also be joined by the voices from 103.7 Nash icon Jay Turner and Robert Bauer, as well as statistician Kayla Philman for our game commentary tonight. Both the Trojans and Trojanettes come into this Friday night matchup off of great district wins against Allen County Scottsville on Tuesday night, both winning. The Trojanettes pulled out the win in overtime over the Lady Patriots 48-46. And the Trojans won by a steep margin, defeating the Patriots 55-39. Let's see what both can do tonight against two great Monroe County squads. We're just about ready for tip-off, so we'll take a break, and then we'll be back for our first matchup tonight as the Trojanettes take on the Lady-Falcons. You're watching Barren County Basketball here on BCHS Live. Here's the colors.
SCRTC. Tonight's color guard consists of Cadet Captain Merritt, Cadet Private Sailor, Cadet Staff Sergeant Brown, and Cadet Private Cunningham. Singing our national anthem this evening is Miss Alexa Smith, a 7th grade student here at Barren County Middle School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barren County High School for Kentucky High School Women's 15th District and 4th Region basketball action. Our game this evening is between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Monroe County Lady-Falcons, And the home team on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. And now introducing the starters for the Lady-Falcons. Starting at one guard, number 4, Grace Turner. Starting at one guard, number 11, Ashley Geralds. Starting at one guard, number 23, Lydia Profit. Starting at one forward, number 5, Mahala Rich. And starting at one forward, number 25, Elena Hodges. The Lady Falcons are coached by Clifton Hamilton. And now introducing the starters for your very own Barren County Trojanettes. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Elizabeth Bertram. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Mallory Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 22, Bailey Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 2, Hadley Hammer. And starting at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 25, Jalynn Bush. The Trojanettes are coached by assistant coaches Abby Beard and Scott Chapman. Trojanet head coaches Piper Lindsay. Your officials for tonight's game, Mark Curry, Adam Ryder, and Jonathan Carver.
Game. They don't have kids that have a ton of experience, but they do have some returners that have experience, have played on a winning basketball team, so they know what it takes to do that. And for the first 3 games, they've been pretty successful.
Yeah. Monroe County navy blue with white numbers and letters. Monroe County across the front of their jerseys. Barren County tonight, home white with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold, and Trojanettes across the front of their jerseys. Trojanettes moving left to right, Monroe County right to left. It is Rich in the jump circle for Monroe, and Jalynn Bush for Barren. And a tap controlled by the Trojanettes. Bertram will give it off now to Mallory Pettigo, and she'll set it up. Monroe County starts out in a man-to-man defense. Right side it goes to Bertram, hands it right back. And a backdoor pass, and it's going to go over the head of Bertram, but she chased it down to the left corner. Now wants to go baseline, cut off. Throws it back out to Bailey Pettigo. She'll circle it back out and set it up. She's guarded by Profit. Right side it goes to Hammer, who's back on the floor. Inside, here's a shot put up way short by Bertram. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it. I think she just short-armed that one. Here's Profit out of the left corner to Geralds. Wants to cut toward the basket. Throws it back over her head. Over Profit's head. It goes back in the back court. Over and back call. And Barren County will get it. So first turnover on their first possession for Monroe County.
They're going to turn the ball over. Just young kids that have not necessarily faced tough defense yet, and we need to put a lot of pressure on them, keep making them turn the ball over.
There's a pass down low to Bertram. She got bumped there, no call, and it's taken now by Hodges of Monroe County as she gets rid of it to Ashley Geralds. Sends it over to Profit on the right side. She calls a play out front. Almost a minute gone here in the first quarter with Barren and Monroe 0-0. Neither team has scored. On the high post right, it comes to Hodges. Now they give it off there to Rich at the top of the key.
That's a double dribble.
And here's a shot going up, no good, off the glass. Rebound put back up, blocked, and out of bounds. It'll stay with Monroe County. Grace Turner tried to put the shot back up, and Lady Falcons will keep it underneath.
They don't look like a team that's averaged over 60 points a game in the first minute or so.
No. Ball comes out to Profit. Profit goes down to the corner now to Geralds. Geralds heads toward the lane. Now throws it back out to Profit around the top. Heading to the right side. Gets rid of it to Rich. Rich now gives it back to Profit. Long range right. Out front, here's Turner trying to penetrate. Goes down the lane. Has it smacked out of her hands. Taken in there by Bailey Pettigo. Off to Mallory Pettigo. Long pass down to Bertram. 15-footer right side. Rattles down.
Go right into a 2-2-1 off to the make.
Rich has got it in the backcourt. Bounce pass. It comes over to Profit. Profit now, a lot of pressure. Got to get a reach on Elizabeth Bertram.
I think this is a good move by Piper to pressure them in the full court. Elizabeth could have had the steal. Instead of going through the body to get the ball, all she had to do was go with her offhand and kind of swipe at it. I think she would have got the steal, no foul, and a layup.
So Elizabeth Bertram is checked out of the game, and in for her is Carly Delk, 5'9" sophomore. Who averages 7 points a game. Turner with it on the right side. Coming out to get it now is Rich, top of the key. Now sends it back to the left side wing to Profit. Profit now will back out to Hodges, and they go back to the right side. Going a lot of traffic, shot no good in there, and a rebound taken by the Trojanettes. Bailey Pettigo racing it down the floor, dishes it off to Delk, 12-footer left side, won't go. Rebound Bailey Pettigo, back up, and she missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will stay. Oh, guys, go back. It's going to go to Monroe County. So the Trojanettes will pick up once again with full court pressure. It comes into Profit. Profit now lobs it over to Turner. Goes back to the right side of Profit. Profit breaks to the middle. Takes it down the lane. Throws it up in the lane, and it goes in.
Basket, Profit.
Ties it at 2 with 5:17 to play here in the first quarter. With the basketball is Mallory Pettigo. Pettigo will hand it off out there to Hammer. The weave going on. Bailey Pettigo down the lane, got bumped, and shot is blocked in there by Geralds. And here comes Ashley Geralds taking it all the way to the rack, lays it up and missed the shot. Ball hits the floor, a loose ball, scramble. Turner's got it, throws it back out. Here's Rich with an 18-footer, banks it in straight away.
We all just looked at each other and expected everybody else to go get the ball, and Monroe was the one that ended up with it, the points.
Bailey Pettigo going to the basket. A nice crossover move, puts it up and in.
That was a hesitation crossover. Defender went for the steal, and she went by him.
Turner with it in the backcourt, throws it across over to Profit on the right side. Profit dribbling it down halfway to the corner, now brings it back out, gives to Turner. Turner around the top of the key, back over to Profit. Profit down the dribble on the right side. 4:20 to play, first quarter, we're tied at 4. Ashley Geralds with it out near midcourt, will bring it to the left side. Wants to go against Bailey Pettigo one-on-one, takes it to the basket, puts it up and in high off the glass.
They just went a 1-4 flat look that time and let Geralds take Pettigo off the dribble.
Here's Delk down low. Has to pitch it back out. Hammers grabbed it. Gets rid of it over to Bailey Pettigo, right side of the circle. Now directing traffic. Delk moves over to the right corner. There's a pass over to Hammer. Hammer goes into the lane. Has it smacked out of her hands. Whistle to reach in foul. Monroe County's Ashley Geralds. Her first, Lady-Falcons first. As Elizabeth Bertram checking back into the Trojanette lineup for Hadley Hammer. Barren County's basketball underneath as Bertram will toss it in. She'll send it out deep to Bailey Pettigo, and here's Bertram. Shot no good from about 12 feet away on the left side. Long rebound chase down. Going to get a foul. Is it out of bounds?
Yeah, just called out of bounds.
So his last touch by Hodges. Barren County will get it right baseline as Mallory Pettigo fakes the pass in. Dumps it in there to Delk. Lost the handle. Got it back. Turns and fires. It's no good. Rebound taken in there by Hodges for Monroe County. Here's Profit bringing it in the front court with 3:35 to play. And Monroe County with a 6-4 lead. Right side it goes to Turner. Turner dribbles across the key. Now gives it to Rich. Rich at the free throw line. Back over the right side. Hodges fires and misses from 17 on the right side. Bailey Pettigo lead pass. Going to be off the fingertips of Mallory Pettigo and out of bounds. Turner got a hand on it. Forced the turnover. Couple of changes in the Monroe County lineup.
14, Paisley Ford.
Number 14 is Paisley Ford, a 5'3" 7th grader that averages almost 10 points a game. And also in the game is Gracie Veach, a 5'8" 8th grader. And here's Geralds, crossover move, dumps it off on the left side of Ford. Out it comes to Veach. Veach wants to make a move, left of the lane. Pass knocked up in the air and stolen by Bailey Pettigo. Trojanette has the numbers. Mallory Pettigo puts it up and in.
Good execution of the 2-on-1 break there. Distributed at the right time for the layup.
Ford for 3, left wing, way off the mark. Didn't draw iron. Mallory Pettigo's got it for the Trojanettes. Bailey Pettigo now, 6-6 ball game. Left side Bertram. Thought about the 3, drives, goes to the basket underneath, misses the shot, and for the rebound is taken by Profit from Monroe County with 2:25 to play here in the first. Profit with a left-hand dribbling, goes down the lane, puts it up, it is no good, and the rebound taken by Bailey Pettigo for the Trojanettes. Sends it in the lane, jumper by Bertram, good.
We've been a lot better in transition than we have in the half court. We'll continue to push it and get easy looks and knock them down.
8-6 the score. Trojanettes back on top with 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And going to get a timeout by Coach Clifton Hamilton of the Lady-Falcons. Eve Jackson's going to check in the lineup now for Barren County, 5'9" sophomore, averages 7.5 points a game. So we take a Coca-Cola timeout, open a Coke and enjoy the game. It is 8-6. Trojanettes on top.
This is not a stat anybody keeps, but the amount of layups and shots that we missed from like 3 feet in is continuing to be astonishing. We've missed 2 or 3 tonight, easy breakaway layups or what would be point-blank shots. And I think it was Carly just didn't catch the ball cleanly, or she would have had a layup. So we just miss a lot of easy opportunities, and you take an 8-6 game and make it a 14-6 game, and that's a much different story.
Absolutely. Ford will toss it in here at midcourt on the near side as she'll get it out to Gerald's. Gerald's the only starter back for Monroe County this year. As she works it, spins into the lane, triple team. In the corner is Ford. She pulls up with a 10-footer, missed it badly. Shot it over the rim, taken by Bertram. Pass deflected up in the air and stolen by Gerald's. Goes back under, puts it up, got it.
It's inexcusable. We can take a dribble there, and she can take it up herself instead of trying to make a difficult pass.
8-8 the score with a minute and a half to go here in the first. Here's Delk with it in the left corner. Lobs it back out to Bertram, right side. Now it goes in the corner to Bailey Pettigo. Back to Bertram. They give it to Delk. Delk sends it out now to Bailey Pettigo. Right side it goes to Bertram. Backdoor pass underneath. Delk puts it up. It is good.
Good find. Defense lost her, and she snuck in for the easy hoop.
10-8 Trojanettes coming down on 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Grace Turner with it for Monroe County. Leaves it out there with Ford, the 7th grader. Takes it to the right side. Now steps back, shoots the three-pointer, and it's no good. And rebound taken by Bush, and almost lost it as it got slung over to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo dishes it off underneath. There's Jackson putting it up and in.
Aggressiveness by Bailey. They look a little tired, does Monroe County. Gerald's that was her man, and she had to pass her off, and when she did, nobody slid over to help. Easy layup.
12-8, Barren County, 30 seconds to go here in the first. As Profit bounces the basketball against the floor out near midcourt. Down to 20 seconds to play. As we're down to 15, Profit still dribbling the basketball. Now they wanted to come up and set a screen. Profit getting a little bit of pressure from Bertram now. Bounce pass over the high post to Turner. Turner throws up an off-balance shot, way off the mark. Shot blocked as Profit went back up with it. Foul. Got to be on Carly Delk. Her first, team second.
Late through the end of the clock there, we gave up and didn't get a good block out.
Profit, a 70% free throw shooter so far of the year, misses the first of 2, and she'll have one more. Second shot is up, and it rims off, but Ford gets the rebound, but doesn't get the shot off in time, and that ends the quarter.
The first quarter here at Barren County for Barren County basketball, the Trojanettes currently lead the Lady-Falcons 12-8. Tune in here for the rest of the game. I'm Emily Pettigo, your host here on BCHS Live. What?
I think Aaron was late on that one.
Oh, well I'm in play. What?
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3
no good. Rebound Turner back up, no good. And the ball tapped out to Jackson for Barren. She gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo brings it down the left side. Feeds it down underneath the bush. Had it stripped loose from her. And here come the Monroe County back the other way as they've got Callie Harlan in the ballgame, a 5'7" sophomore. Here's a shot going down, and it's going to count for Mahela Rich. That is her second field goal. And the foul is going to be on 32. That is Eve Jackson, her first, team's third.
Right-handed post move as she spun to the baseline. Almost had to go around the backboard. Tough shot, put it in. A chance to make this a one-point basketball game just 35 seconds into the second.
And I don't think that even hit the rim, so it hit the right side of the backboard. Automatically the ball will go to Barren. Monroe County 0 for 3 at the charity line. Trojanettes have not been there yet, and now Monroe County will set up in a 2-3 zone defensively against the Trojanettes. As Bailey Pettigo will set things up. Almost a 3-2 out there. Here's a backdoor pass underneath the Bertram. Wide open, missed the shot. Rebound taken by Harlan from Monroe County.
Had another one to our made-up stat there.
And here's Profit working with it, driving, going to the basket, puts it up, it's too strong. Rebound by Rich, back out to Harlan, high arching shot, rims off, and Bertram gets the rebound for Barren County. Here comes Bertram down the middle of the floor, angles off left of the crossover, almost stolen away by Gerald. But Trojanettes keep it out there with Bailey Pettigo to set it up this time. Hands it off to Hammer. Feeds it off to Jackson. Back to Bertram. Little weave. Back out now to Bailey Pettigo.
We run that play, but we just kind of hand it off. We don't look to score. You got to go to the bucket.
There's a pass down inside and a shot put up and in. Nice move by Bailey Pettigo for her fourth point.
Bailey's, both of her buckets have been nice moves. The crossover hesitation earlier, and that was another one down the middle of the lane.
14-10, Barren County. Ball poked away. Jackson almost had it, but knocked it out of bounds. Got the Barren County student section tonight in camo. We've had neon, we've had red, white, and blue, USA, now camo tonight. Pass comes out to Gerald's. She'll set things up. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Gets a screen, goes left side. Now Profit with it, brings it out. Profit trying to make a move, works it into the lane. A little hook shot, no good. Came up short, taken in there by Bailey Pettigo. Long pass down to Jackson, puts it up, it is no good. Bush, the rebound, back up and in.
That was a tough catch and finish. That wasn't just an easy breakaway layup that we missed, but Jolene there does what she's doing in the last few games, just put back, clean up the mess.
Gerald's 15-footer rims off, and the ball hits the floor, taken by Jackson for Barren. She'll give it off to Bailey Pettigo. 16-10, that's the largest lead of the ball game for the Trojanettes with 5:20 to play here in the first half. Hands it off to Jackson. Now here's Bertram with it. Bertram goes left side. Brings it back out. Hands it off to Bailey Pettigo. She's guarded by Grace Turner. Sends it over the right side to Hammer. Hammer feeds it down low in there to Jackson. One dribble, spins, off-balance shot, too strong against the glass. And loose ball on the floor, still scrambling for it. Jackson down on the floor, two Lady-Falcons diving for it, and it's going to be Barren's basketball. As Coach Clifton Hamilton brings back in Elena Hodges. And also in the game is Ramsey Bartley, a 5'6" freshman.
Also in number 32, Ramsey Bartley.
He plays a lot of kids.
He's played what, 8 or 9 so far in the first half. They feed it in there underneath to Bertram, and the shot goes in off the glass. Tough shot. Elizabeth Bertram with 6 points. Now it's 18-10 Barren as they extend the lead here. Bartley giving it off, and a shot, 15-footer, good for Hodges. 18-12. That's kind of a line drive shot right there. Jackson with it on the right side. Eve Jackson, one dribble, now needs some help. Going to have to do something with it, and has to call a timeout here. Got covered up. 4:24 to go in the first half. Trojanettes 18, Monroe County 12. On this Coca-Cola timeout, we'll do a Coca-Cola scoreboard check as we get some scores in from other games around the area tonight. After one quarter, Metcalfe County Lady Hornets 17, Clinton County 6. Also, Russell County girls 19, Glasgow 7 after one period. And let's see, I believe we got one more here. LaRue County leads Hart County at halftime, 32-29. Lots of other games going on, and a lot of district games throughout the region tonight.
Yeah, district game that South Warren probably won't have any trouble taking care of. They're up big over Warren East early in the second quarter, 30-8.
Ball comes out to Bailey Pettigo, gives to Hammer, feeds it in there to Bertram. Bertram working strong, throws up the shot over the rim, and then followed up by Jackson. She tried to follow up while she was in midair, but then the ball came down. We got a whistle foul on Eve Jackson, her second, team's fourth. Should have just put it back down and then try to go back up and draw a foul. But he tried to almost kind of tap it in. Carly Delk will come back to the game with the next whistle for Barren. Grace Turner with it. Right side over to Harlan. Puts down the dribble, heads into the lane. Now bounces off to Gerald. Gerald works it into the paint. Throws up the shot. It came up short. Not sure if somebody got a hand on it or not. Bailey Pettigo taking a pass to the right side. Here's a jumper by Bertram. No good. Rebound taken by Grace Turner from Monroe. Here's Gerald's racing down the floor. Gerald's going all the way to the basket. Lays it in. We're going to get a blocking foul on the Trojanettes. And I believe it's on Jackson. That's her third.
Foul's on number 32, Jackson. That's her third, team's fifth.
15 foul on the Trojanettes.
Having Hadley back tonight, good to have her back. Gives us a little bit more depth, but we still, you just look at 7. When you get a player with 3 fouls, it really cuts your bench way down.
Free throw's good for Gerald's. 18-15. Barren County 8-point lead has dwindled to 3 with 3:38 to go in the first half. Bertram with it on the left side. Gives it out to Hammer. Goes right side with it to Bailey Pettigo. Now puts down the dribble. Goes back left side over to Hammer. Feeds it in the lane. There is Delk. Lost the handle. They reached in on her. Gerald's comes up with a basketball. Another turnover by Barren County. Grace Turner angling off left. Weaving her way down the left side of the lane. Misses a shot. Follow up. No good. And rebounded there by Barren. Here comes Bailey Pettigo with it for the Trojanettes. Down the left side, going all the way to the bucket. Split the defenders, but shot it short. And Monroe County back the other way with 3 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Grace Turner with it on the right side. Lobs it off to Bartley. Bartley wants to drive with it. Has it stolen away by Bertram. And too much on that one. It went underneath the basket. Out of bounds to Barren. As Mallory Pettigo checks back into the Trojanet lineup for Hadley Hammer with 2:48 to go before halftime.
Tough angle to make that pass. When it's a 2-on-1, you don't center the basketball. You go opposite the lane so you can make a nice little bounce pass across.
Profit with the basketball now. 2:40 to go in the first half. 18-15 the score. Profit works against Delk. Right side it goes to Turner. Turner putting down one dribble. Now feeds it off to Ford, who's back in the game. Ford around the top of the horn. Wants to go right side. Gives it back to Turner. Turner works across the lane. Now turns. The shot partially blocked by Bertram, out of bounds. 2:20 left to go in the first half.
Gerald is clearly their best player. And I don't know why he hides her in their offense sometimes. He plays that post and doesn't even touch it. Many possessions.
Ball comes out to Profit, gives it to Gerald. Gerald wants to drive, splits the defenders, goes right down the lane. Missed the shot, rebound in there by Bailey Pettigo. Gerald reaches in to try to tie it up, and she does. And possession arrow back to Monroe with 2:11 to play. Mr. Brad Johnson will be with us at halftime, principal of Barren County High School. Gerald tosses it in, out to Turner. Turner working against Bertram now. Goes down into Gerald's, puts it up. It is good.
We had 3 on her, and she still managed to body us up and get position for that bucket.
9 points for Gerald's, and it's a 1-point ball game, 18-17. Right side it goes to Bailey Pettigo. In the middle to Bush, turns and fires. Bounces in off the back iron. Bush with her second field goal of the ball game. 20-17. Turner dribbling across, gives to Gerald's. Free throw line shot, no. Rebound to Mallory Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo stolen away by Gerald. 3 on none to the bucket. Lays it up and in.
Basket, Gerald.
Ashley Gerald's giving the Trojanettes some problems here on both ends of the floor. She's got 11 points, 20-19. Barren leads by 1 as we're in the second period and a minute 26 to go. We'll have our Zaxby's halftime report coming up. We'll take a look at the scoring and stats and other information to pass along to you.
Entering is number 20, Kelsey Langford.
This is just I think a breather timeout from Coach Hamilton. Their team got pretty tired, it looked like, in the first quarter, and they got behind because open the second period they just were a little winded. But they've made a couple of buckets, and they've found some energy, and right now they look like the team that's playing energized, playing motivated, and at times and points, I think Bailey's the only one out there that really looks like she's playing up and down 100%. Everybody else is just coasting and going through the motions. So that's how we fell behind and had to go into overtime at Allen County the other night.
And Eve Jackson on the bench with 3 fouls for Barren County. So it takes away the depth, as you said a while ago. Hadley Hammer being back.
It helps, but Eve's going to put points on the board. Hadley's just not built to be a scorer. Right. She's a ball handler. She can help us with just a body, given minutes, and a great defender, but she's not going to give you the same thing Eve does.
And Monroe County picking up some pressure in the back court as Grace Turner guards Mallory Pettigo all the way down the floor. Gets it in front court. Minute 18 to go in the first half. 1-point ball game. Bertram with it on the left side. Feeds it to Delk. Good from 15 straight away.
Been good back-to-back possessions from that 15-foot line. Just turn, square, and score.
And here's Turner over to Profit. Almost went out of bounds. Had to go chase it down. Here's a lob, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Mallory Pettigo. Almost tied up Hodges with a basketball with 53.9 to go here in the first half. As Ford looks to inbound. It's Hodges back to Ford, goes baseline, throws up the shot. It's an air ball. Delk pulls it down, and then they reach in on her to tie it up. It's going to be Barron's basketball in the alternating possession. With 47.9 to play.
He took Gerald out after the timeout. I have no idea why he did that. You only got a minute left. Make her play through it, and she gets a break at halftime.
Presses on by Monroe. They'll drop back now, man-to-man, as Mallory Pettigo brings it up with 42 seconds to go here in the first half. Goes left side with it over to Bertram. Bertram out top now to Bailey Pettigo. Here's Delk working it into the lane, going up with a shot blocked. May have been some contact right there, but Grace Turner comes up with it from Monroe County. Bounce pass over to Gerald's for 3. Got it.
They've really let them play around the rim. Body bumps haven't been called. And right now, Monroe's the aggressor, and that's why they pulled it back even.
13 seconds to go in the first half. We're tied at 22. Right side it goes to Bush. They'll send it out to Delk, top of the key. 6 seconds to go. Going to have to think about it here as Bertram gives it back to Bailey Pettigo. Takes it down the lane, flips up the shot. It's going to go in. Let's see. Charge. They have waved it off. And Bailey Pettigo picks up her first. That'll be the team's 6th. That ends the half, though. We're tied at 22. Barren County, Monroe County. Back with a halftime report after this on 103.7 Nash Icon.
If you're like most Barren County farmers,
your online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto. Everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one.
Hello, it's Emily Pettigo here for your halftime show at BCHS Live. Looking back at the first half of this game, we've seen some pretty impressive basketball by both teams here tonight. Seeing as how Monroe County Lady-Falcons knocked out our Trojanettes in the district championship last year, it's exciting to see this basketball as of right now. This season, the Lady-Falcons did lose 6 of their seniors from last year and 4 of their 5 starters. The Trojanettes only lost 1 senior, Olivia Pointer, who was one of their main 3-point shooters. So we've got a good returning group of girls here. So I'm excited to see what this second half entails. You can tune in here on BCHS Live at YouTube, Twitter, EPB Channel 19, and SCRTC Channel 97 and check out the rest of this game. The Trojans will take on the Falcons right after, so make sure you don't want to miss that game either. Thanks, I'm Emily Pettigo, your host here on BCHS Live.
The School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Next year football schedule.
Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Elizabeth Bertram with 6, 4 each for Bailey Pettigo, Jalynn Bush, and Carly Delk, 2 for Mallory Pettigo, and 2 for Eve Jackson. Hadley Hammer started the ball game but failed to score. Jackson picked up 3 fouls in the first half and played just over 8.5 minutes. Let's see, what else do we got on stats? Well, the Trojanettes led 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, led by as many as 8 in the second quarter with 4:47 to play, and got outscored in the second quarter by Monroe County 14-10. There's only 1 foul committed against the Lady-Falcons in the first half, 6 against Barren County, and as I mentioned, 3 on Eve Jackson. So, what do you think Piper Lindsay told her Trojanettes in the locker room at halftime?
Can't get outplayed the way we did over the last 5 minutes. We were up 8 with 5 minutes to go, and they just outplayed us, outworked us, out-hustled us. Anytime you're getting back-tapped, anytime you're getting out-rebounded, throwing passes right underneath your basket, leading to turnovers, those are just, things that can't happen for kids that have had as much experience as ours have had. They should know better. They should know better. This is a Monroe County team that is going to be scrappy no matter if you've got a kid that's playing 5th, 7th graders. They're going to come out there, and if they're not shooting the ball really well, you can see they don't have great form shooting the ball, but they are going to outplay you and out-hustle you, and that's what's happened the first 16 minutes.
Monroe County has the basketball to start the third. Gerald's hands it off to Profit. Profit goes across and gives it over the left corner. Shot goes up. It's an air ball by Hodges. Here comes Mallory Pettigo. Sends it down to Bailey Pettigo going under, trying to go up with it. Knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Trojanettes.
Gerald's, she's just good about finding a way to kind of poke her hand in there and deflect the ball, deflect shots as she did there without fouling.
Mallory Pettigo in the corner to Hammer on the left-hand side. One dribble, bouncing in there to Bertram, making a move, spin move. Shot goes up over the rim and taken by Rich.
I think Gerald's got her hand on that one again.
Profit back out to Gerald. Fakes the three, drives right of the lane, whistle, shot goes down. Basket's going to count.
Tough call. I thought she walked out front. Hadley with a block, but she didn't do anything necessarily to get that big continuation for an and one opportunity to put them up an opportunity with three.
24-22. Free throw, but Gerald's is good. And she has 17 of Monroe County's 25, and the Lady-Falcons lead it by 3. 25-22. Mallory Pettigo sends over the right side to Bertram. Back to Mallory Pettigo. Backdoor pass coming back to Bertram. Goes up. Shot is good, and a foul.
We've run that play about 7 times, it seems like, tonight, and that's the first time we've really looked solid on it. Chance for Elizabeth to pull us even.
Hodges, her first personal. Bertram at the line. Shot goes up. It is no good, and she is like 6 of 23 from the line here in the first 4 ball games.
That's way, way, way below what she wants, what is expected from her, and a good shooter got to be better than that.
Almost a minute gone here in the third. Gerald spinning into the lane. May have walked. And there it is. Traveling violation. Of course, Gerald's the only returning starter from last year. She's played with a lot of talent. Reagan Turner and Ashley McGeorge and Kelsey Johnson from last year. Comes out to Hammer. Sends it over the left side to Bertram. 3. Looks good. Got it. For a Peoples Bank 3-point shot. Peoples Bank in Glasgow working for you. Puts the Trojanettes back on top, 27-25.
Didn't even attempt a 3 in the first half. First one we threw up, went down.
Here's Profit going across over to Turner. They go into Hodges. Back over to Profit. In the corner goes to Gerald. Fakes the 3, trying to go baseline. Spins, cut off. Now here's a steal. Loose on the floor now as Hammer dives for it with Lydia Profit from Monroe County, and it's going to be Barron's basketball in the alternating possession. 6:22 to go here in the third. 27-25. Barren County with a 2-point lead. It went on a 5-0 run after trailing by 3. Bertram left side as Hodges comes and picks her up. She goes down the lane, flips up the shot. It won't go. Hodges with a rebound and gets rid of it to Gerald. 6:05 to go in the third. And now Gerald's angling off right. We'll leave it out there with Profit. Profit will bring it out front. Now works left side. Sends it off to Turner. Turner on the dribble. Cuts back left. Now looks and throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded there by Hammer. Going to get a foul on Hodges. Her second, team's second.
You're strong with the basketball like we were there. You're going to force them to call a few fouls, where in the first half we were just lackadaisical, went in and got the rebound but didn't hold on to it. They just poked it away and got points out of it.
Mallory Pettigo gets a screen from Bailey. Works around to the left side, hands it off to Bertram. Bertram gets a screen from Bush. Now cuts back left, can't shoot. Gives it to Bailey Pettigo, top of the circle. Now wants to drive with it, goes to the basket, flips it up and in.
You got to see Bailey when she sat down in the post initially, but pulled it out and she took her one-on-one. Bailey's way better than her defender right now. You can take her anytime you want.
29-25. Barren lead is 4 now, and they've gone on a 7-0 run. Here's Hodges giving it off now to Profit. Profit works to the top of the key over the left side. It comes to Rich. Now here's Turner with it, driving across. Stolen away by Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo being tracked down the floor. Goes up with a shot. It is good. And Clifton handled away by Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo being tracked down the floor. Goes up with a shot. 9-0 run here in the middle part of the third quarter to take a 31-25 lead over the Lady-Falcons. This third quarter is brought to you by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Take a look at a Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Russell County leads Glasgow at halftime 27-23. Glasgow was down 19-7 at the end of the first quarter. They came back, scored 16, and outscored Russell County 16-8 in that second quarter. Metcalfe County Lady Hornets 42, Clinton County 19 at the break.
Clinton County have a rough year with some of their scores.
Monroe beat Clinton, 37 the other night, 68-31. Monroe County's basketball.
Pick up a little pressure. I'd definitely try to pressure them. When they don't let Gerald have the basketball, they have a rough go of it.
Yeah. Ball comes up to midcourt to Hodges. Now gives it off to Gerald. Speeds it left side underneath the basket, losing the handle. And down on the floor is Mallory Pettigo. Coming up with a turnover for the Monroe County Lady-Falcons. Bailey Pettigo's got it now out front. Gives it off to Mallory Pettigo. 4:35 to play here in the third. Barren up 31-25. Right side is Bush. They give it to Hammer. Lost the handle, had to go chase it down. Hands it back off to Bailey Pettigo. She goes left side with it. Here's Mallory Pettigo faking the three. Now picks up her dribble, goes to Bertram. Another three in the air. No good this time. And it is going to be out of bounds to Barren. Last touched by Hodges as her and Bailey Pettigo were battling for it on the baseline. Now Callie Harlan and Paisley Ford checking back into the Monroe County lineup here in the second half. Going out will be Rich and Hodges. And, whoa, wait a minute. Carly Delk was going to be coming in the game. Here's Bertram in traffic, giving it over to Hammer. Baseline shot, air ball. Chasing it down is Turner for Monroe County. Turner dribbling, weaving through traffic. Bounce pass is going to be out of bounds, intended for Gerald's. Kind of threw it at her feet. Right back of the game.
Right idea, but got to make a crisper, cleaner pass than that.
Grace Turner, who had two older sisters play at Monroe County. Reagan Turner, who graduated last year, now at Lindsey Wilson College, starting with the Blue Raiders, and older sister Lauren Turner that plays at Campbellsville University. Right side is Bertram, hands it off to Mallory Pettigo. Backdoor pass again as Bertram tried to go for it. And they thought Gerald's may have touched it last, but anyway, they're going to say it's Monroe County's basketball.
It was really
Bertram was letting it go.
Yeah, it was really hard to tell if it actually got tipped or not. It really didn't change directions too much.
3:43 to go in the third. Barren up by 6. Here's Harlan with it out top against Jalen Bush. Now Turner, the right elbow. Turner back out now to Ford. Ford dribbles right. Now looks. And down in the corner. Here's Turner going up the baseline. Blocked in there by Bertram going up with a shot. And Mallory Pettigo's got it for the Trojanettes. Bailey Pettigo lets it go for three. High arching shot is an air ball. Somebody may have got a hand on it. And then Gerald's trying to go for it out of bounds. And it will be Barron's basketball on the left baseline with 3:09 to play here in the third quarter. Mallory Pettigo looking, still looking. Going to have to hurry. Sends it out front to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo on the dribble. Working out there against Ford. Now Delk with it on the left side. Ooh, dangerous pass. Profit tried to go for the steal. Bertram got it back, though. Now leaves it out there with Carly Delk. Delk spinning in the lane. Throws it back out to Bertram for a three-point shot. It's way short. Ball's loose. Picked back up by Bertram. Bertram splits the defenders. Throws it up and in with the left hand.
Nobody really there to defend. And Hamilton has to burn his fourth timeout. Only one left for the rest of the game.
Elizabeth Bertram with 7 points here in the third quarter. Bailey Pettigo has the other 2 field goals. And Barren was down 25-22. They've gone on a 11-0 run.
Collectively, I think overall our 5 are better than their 5. And you asked me what Piper would have said in the locker room. I don't know what she would have said. We have sometimes different philosophies on how we would approach our motivation. But I would have challenged Elizabeth, and I would have challenged Bailey and Mallory and said, you all weren't the best player on the floor in that first half. Ashley Gerald was by far the best player on the floor in that half, and to be ranked in some of the publications as best players in the regions or top players in the region those weren't true in the first half. And so I think Elizabeth maybe got challenged, or if she didn't, she challenged herself. And she's playing a little bit better. And overall, I think we're much more aggressive, and we're limiting the touches for Gerald defensively. I don't know if that was a adjustment we made intentionally, but they're not getting the ball to her, and she's not getting the points like she did early on. That's why we have a change, 2:42 to go, up 8.
Monroe County's basketball as Harlan will toss it in. As it comes into Profit. Profit sends it off to Ford to the right side. Now Ford giving it out now to Harlan. Harlan up between the circles. Left side it goes to Profit. They go down into Turner. Lost the handle. Let's say last touch by the Trojanettes. And it's going to be Ford to toss it in. Left side of the Monroe County bucket. Here's Turner. Back in the corner to Ford. Now Turner with it back at long range left. Back out front now to Profit. Looking for Gerald's inside. Can't go. Profit. Right side over to Harlan. Harlan looking. Back out front now to Ford. Ford only a 7th grader. Getting a lot of varsity minutes. And then Gerald's kind of lost the handle on it out there midcourt. Now drives, spins into the lane, and has it stripped loose down on the floor. Got rid of it off to Turner, and around the perimeter goes over to Profit. Back out to Harlan. They bounce it to Ford now. Minute 45 to play in the third. Working with it right side, Ford in the corner. Gerald's going to pull the trigger. No good for 3, and down on the floor is Bush. He gives it off to Delk. Delk will throw it down. It's going to be knocked away by Gerald's. Not a good pass right there, trying to go to Bertram with it. And now Ford gives it off to Gerald's, and she lost it off her foot and out of bounds.
We've got to save that possession. Don't force anything to get the points in a small angle, but hustle there and got it back to us.
Ramsey Bartley coming back in. Paisley Ford will go out for Monroe County with a minute 25 to go here in the third. Barren leads 33-25. Ball comes into play to Mallory Pettigo. Now Mallory Pettigo setting it up. Minute 20. Over it goes to Bailey. Now down in the corner, Carly Delk. They throw it out to Bertram. Bertram's going to fire. 18-footer. Whoa, way off the mark. And Bailey Pettigo trying to go for it there, but couldn't tie it up. Gerald's has got it from Monroe County. Gerald splits the defenders, and a whistle. Foul going to be called.
Call it on Bailey, but the reach-in probably was more on Bertram.
2 on Bailey Pettigo. It's going to be 2 on the Trojanettes here in the second half. So both teams with 2 fouls with 1:04 to go in the third quarter.
Really letting them play if they let the boys' game go like that.
Now, this game's going by pretty quick. Not even an hour into it yet. Here's Turner left open, right side of the free throw line. Shot won't go. Rebound put back up, blocked. And Turner's got it back again. Turns and fires 12-footer, no good. Rebound put back up and no good. And Bailey Pettigo, as Harlan missed the wide open shot, they feed it underneath the Delk. She puts it in.
But all 3 of the Monroe County defenders, for some reason, came to her, and when they did, she had a wide open Delk on the other side.
10-point Barren County lead. Going to get a foul here. They tried to throw it off to Profit. Foul's going to be on Mallory Pettigo. Her first, team's third. Eve Jackson will check in for Coach Piper Lindsay. She picked up 3 fouls pretty quick there in the first half when she was in. Comes in for Jalynn Bush. Give her a break. 35-25 Trojanettes. 10-point lead. 38.4 to go in the third. Went on a 13-0 run. And the pass comes into play in the corner. And here's Gerald trying to go baseline against Jackson. And almost knocked away and stolen by Delk. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Monroe County. 33.8 to play. Gerald's will toss it in. It comes in the corner to Bartley. Going up with a shot, way short. Gets her own rebound. Back up again. Shot it over the rim. Rebound pulled down by Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo pushing it down floor. Going to curl it out and hold it for 1. 18 seconds to go. Mallory Pettigo with it now out front. Now puts down the dribble, goes left side over to Delk, hands it back to Mallory Pettigo. Backdoor pass right side, Delk trying to go up, she's fouled. With 3.1 to go in the third. Foul is going to be on 22. That is Harlan, her first and the team's third of the second half. Carly Delk at the line. Free throw is up too hard.
We run that play for Elizabeth, and we always run it on the left side, but without her in there, Carly was able to get it. The shot chart is almost amazing. 95% of our shots this half have been on the left side.
Delk got the second one, make it 36-25. Profit will try to get it across, and the shot goes up and backs off the board. That's the end of the third. Big third quarter for Barren County.
35-25 here at Barren County Gymnasium. Tune in for the fourth quarter and then for the boys game to follow. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Thanks for joining.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air. Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County.
What happened?
Here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things
that's just in
BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry.
Get the perfect gifts at the perfect price. Now at your neighborhood Ace. Free local assembly and delivery.
Days from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Monroe County only 1 of 9 in the third period, while the Trojanettes were 5 of 13 from the field. Barren County with a 13-0 run. They trailed 25-22 to the Lady-Falcons, and now it is 36-25 as we start the fourth. Profit with a basketball for Monroe County. Works it to the right side of the corner to Gerald. Gerald now throws it back out. Here's Turner with it in the key. Back out to Profit. Now Profit putting down the dribble against Mallory Pettigo. Going to watch for Gerald down inside. Wants to drive it to the right side. Goes back left. Turner with it. Turner wants to drive. Bounce pass back out to Profit. Drives it right down the lane. Throws it up. No. Rebound taken by Bertram. Long pass down the floor. Delk underneath. Puts it up. It is no good. And the rebound taken there by Rich. We've missed a couple of gimmies underneath.
Sir.
Profit. Right side of the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by Mallory Pettigo. Will stay with the Lady-Falcons with 7:13 to go. As Gerald will toss it in. Comes out front to Profit on the right-hand side. Straight away over to Turner. Now Turner putting down the dribble against Bertram. Gives it to Gerald now. A minute gone here in the fourth. And Gerald's working. Fires up the jumper and hits it. Shot that one over Bailey Pettigo. Gerald's with her 19th point of the game. She had 14 in the first half. 36-27. 6:48 to play. Here's Delk with it. Giving it off to Bertram. Bertram cuts back left. Pulls up with a 12-footer. Banks it in.
Elizabeth was wide open to start the possession. Monroe did not identify her. But she got it in the end for another shot from about 15 feet. She's had a good second half.
Yeah, Bertram with a people-fake bank shot right there. Makes it 38-27. 6:27 to go in the basketball game. Gerald's calling the thumbs-up play for Monroe County. Wants to drive against Bailey Pettigo. Leaves it out with Turner for 3. Banked it in.
3-point basket.
Grace Turner, her first points of the ball game. That's her second 3. Long pass down to the corner to Bertram. It is 38-30 Barren. 6:05 to go in the basketball game. Bailey Pettigo, right side over to Delk. Delk sends it across, back over to Mallory Pettigo. Down in the corner, Bertram with it. Left side, out to Eve Jackson for 3. Bottom!
He's been limited by
down in the corner, Bertram with it. Left side, out to Eve Jackson for 3. Bottom! Eve Jackson with her second field goal, and that one being a People's Bank 3-point shot. And down in underneath, there's a shot put up and in as Rich gets her 6 points. 41-32. Bailey Pettigo lost the handle on it off her foot and out of bounds. Jalynn Bush will check back into the Barren County lineup. She'll come in for Mallory Pettigo with 5:30 to play. The Trojanettes are up 41-32.
Similar situation to what we found ourselves in Tuesday. The difference tonight is Monroe County doesn't have two really good players like Allen County does. They have one, but I don't think they have another player that can lead a charge if we're solid the last 5:20.
Here's Profit on the dribble for the Lady-Falcons, trying to get away from Delk. Goes down to the corner. Here's Gerald's with a three. No. Rebound taken by Bertram. Bertram, long pass down the floor to Delk. Delk sends it back out to Bertram. Pass deflected up in the air by Turner, but caught by Bailey Pettigo. 5 minutes to play. Trojanettes 41, Monroe County 32. Bailey Pettigo getting pressure from Gerald's out front. Now gets rid of the basketball over to Delk on the right wing. Coming out to get it, Bertram. Has pass knocked away. Still on the floor, diving for it. And Monroe County comes up, well, still loose. Dives out of bounds. Wow, bodies all over the floor. And Monroe County comes up
both sides. Monroe County extended it with a dive about little ways past half court. They couldn't call a timeout because they only got one left, but that would have been an ideal situation to do it if they had one to burn.
Paisley Ford checking back in the Monroe County lineup for Coach Clifton Hamilton. Rich goes out. And it is Monroe County's basketball underneath. Ford will toss it in. Comes in the corner to Turner, left-hand side, out to Profit. Straight away over to Gerald's. Now gives to Ford. She'll fire up at three. It's an air ball. And Bertram with it for the Trojanettes. Gives it to Bailey Pettigo with 4:25 to play.
Ford has shot over 50% from three in her first 3 games. Tonight, she's been lucky to even hit the rim with a three.
Yeah. Across it goes to Bush. Here's Jackson, fakes a three. Leaves it out there with Bailey Pettigo. 4:10 to go in the ball game. Left side, Bertram. Yeah, Bertram looking. Gives it to Delk, cutting to the basket, puts it up and in.
Good defense shouldn't allow you to throw it all the way across the lane through traffic, but there was nobody there in backside help from Monroe County, and we got the benefit.
43-32. Turner's got it, gives it off in there. Shot goes up, and it goes down. They're going to wave it off, I think. And it's going to be on 25. Jalynn Bush, her first, team's fourth. Monroe County's to take out underneath with Ford tossing it in. Comes out deep on the right side to Turner. Turner. And gives it off down low, and ball gets away from Ford, out of bounds. Trojanettes ball with 3:42.
Those are the possessions that Allen County didn't have when they were able to climb back into the game. And Monroe County, just not enough talent, not enough experience to, I don't think, pull back from an 11-point deficit.
Jackson with it on the right side for Barren. Out top is Bush. Left side, Bailey Pettigo. Now dribbles it out with 3:23. Comes over to Bertram on the left side. Throws it across over to Bush on the right. Now bounces out to Delk between the circles. Hands it off to Bailey Pettigo with 3:12 to go.
An excellent opportunity for us to just work on taking care of the basketball and running our offense.
Bailey Pettigo working left. Hands it off to Jackson. Jackson now off to Bertram. Drives. Goes to the bucket. Puts it up. It's good. And they're going to call a charge, though.
Wave it off. She went a little too deep that time as Hodges took the charge. That was a 50-50 call, more than likely. I thought it was a little far underneath the rim, and actually Elizabeth was coming down when she got the contact. But still, she should have jump stopped and distributed the basketball across the floor on a nice little bounce pass, and it would have been a 2 no matter what.
3 minutes to play. Barren up 43-32. Monroe County with the basketball. Got the Trojans and Falcons in game 2, and that ought to be a dandy coming up next here from Barren County High. Turner with it right corner, lobs it over the head of Gerald's. Delk's got it for the Trojanettes. Gives to Bailey Pettigo, pushing it down the floor. Now holds up now as Gerald's really putting the pressure on her. We'll bring it back out with 2:37 to play.
But don't force anything. We've done that few too many times tonight when there wasn't really anything there, trying to make a play.
Comes out to Bush. She gives it over to Jackson on the left side. Now out to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo goes right side over to Bush, and then timeout by Coach Piper Lindsay with 2:22. This will be a full timeout, a Coca-Cola timeout. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Don't think I've got any other updates. Remind you you're listening to Barren County High Basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow. Online at espnky.com/Barren County.
Alan.
After tonight, I was going to say, got 3. Got 3 games next week. Got Caverna here on Tuesday, and then Friday night or Thursday night go to Edmonson County, and then Saturday, Trojanettes will play host to North Laurel here in the Barren County Hoops Classic.
The boys play
St. X. Louisville St. X next Saturday.
Thursday game gives it a little bit of space. Get a day break instead of that old dreaded Friday, Saturday like we did when we went to Muhlenberg County the other day.
Yep.
Just a break timeout. We'll get Mallory back in. Make sure we're good and fresh this last 22 up 11, 43-32. Much better second half. Much better second half. We've changed our defense. We put ball pressure on everybody from Monroe County. When Gerald doesn't have the basketball, the ball pressure has been applied so they can't get it back to her and she can't make plays. Good adjustment. We didn't do anything crazy. Didn't go boxing one. Didn't have some kind of chaser defense. We just changed what we normally do, and I like that because we can apply that down the road.
2:20 to play. Barren County with the basketball. Mallory Pettigo over the right side of Bailey Pettigo. Delk pops out to get the pass. Top of the key over the left side of Bailey Pettigo. They're down inside. Here's a shot going to look like a foul there, but no whistle. Monroe County back the other way. We got a new player in the game. Kelsey Langford, number 20, 5'7" freshman. Shot hits the side of the backboard, and Barron's got it back with 1:55 to play. Bailey Pettigo with 1:50 to play. Gives it to Mallory Pettigo on the left side. Now puts down the dribble against Profit. Sends it out to Delk. Over it goes to Bailey Pettigo with 1:39. She comes out to balance the floor against Grace Turner. Hands it off now to Mallory Pettigo with 1.5 to play. Right side is Bertram. They feed it down. Nice spin move. Bush puts it up and in.
Absolutely good post speed. Monroe takes their last time out. Good post speed. And Jalen spun back to the middle of the lane, banked it off of the window.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Trojanettes up by 13, 45-32. 1:22 to go. Monroe County, in their first 3 ball games, are shooting 38.2% from the field, 32.4 behind the arc. 65% of the line have not been there much tonight. Neither has the Trojanettes, of course. But they've been averaging 63 points a game, giving up just 42.7. They've been averaging 42 rebounds a game. Trojanettes only averaging 46.8 points a game, giving up 51.3. As far as three-pointers on the season so far, 8 of 28 till tonight's game. But have been averaging just shooting about 53% from the foul line. That number's got to go up as the season progresses.
Yeah, we've held Monroe to only 4 field goals this whole half. Our defense has really stymied them from somebody that's used to scoring over 60 points. So the competition really ramped up tonight for Monroe County, and they had a hard time responding a full 32 minutes.
Turner has picked up her dribble. Bounce pass off to Geralds. Geralds now turns with it, dumps it down inside. They kick it back over to Profit. Profit heads toward the lane, splits the defenders, throws it up, gets a foul here. And she'll head to the free throw line for Monroe County. This foul on Mallory Pettigo.
Fouls on number 4, Mallory
Her second, team 6.
I made mention of 95% of our shots this half being on the left side as she missed her first free throw. It stayed that way here in the fourth quarter. South Warren the other night really gave us trouble because they defended that left side. Pushed us to our right side, which is our non-dominant side. And tonight, Monroe County just doesn't have the defenders to do that, and that's why we've been able to take advantage offensively.
Pass comes the middle to Delk. Feeds it across. Bertram underneath to Bush. Puts it up. Got it!
Perfect execution of a press break.
47-33. 53 seconds to go here in the basketball game. Turner driving, going inside. Shot blocked in there by Bush. They really had her surrounded there. Bailey Pettigo with 44 seconds to play. Pressure in the backcourt. Gives it to Mallory Pettigo, and a reach-in foul on Grace Turner will be her first and the team's fourth. So Barren will take it out with 39.6 to play.
And for the most part, we played really solid defense without fouling in the second half tonight, too. And no better way to break a 14-game losing streak with some pretty solid defense.
Yeah. 47-33, Barren County. Bailey Pettigo Here's Bertram. Fakes, drives a baseline, throws up the shot. Got it. Bertram's had a big second half with 11 of her 17 points. 49-33, 23 seconds to play. Working it in the lane. Shot goes up. It's no good for Bartley, but a foul on the Trojanettes. It will be, once again, on Mallory Pettigo. Her third team 7 with 19.2 seconds to play. Bartley, a 5'6" freshman, averaging 2 points coming off the bench. Shot is up and good. Drilled it.
There's been, 15, 20 possessions on each side that have had more contact than that in the game. In a 15-point game, they blew a foul with 19 seconds left.
Shot goes up for Bartley, and good again. 49-35, 19 seconds to play. Has pressure to backcourt as Mallory Pettigo has got it. Gets it across the line, dribbles it down halfway to the corner. And Bartley reaches in on her, dumps it off in there to Bertram. Goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound taken by Profit with 3 seconds to Turner. Midcourt shot will bank in at the buzzer. But Barren wins it. Shot 49-38 over Monroe County. As the Lady-Falcons dropped to 3-1 on the year, 0-1 in district play. Trojanettes improved to 3-2 overall, 2-0 in district play. We'll come back with a post-game report in a moment. Brought to you by Coca-Cola on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Great news. Any size ice-cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. That's the news. Now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice-cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%.
Bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Live, we are 18 minutes away from the tip-off of the Trojans and Falcons. For those just tuning in, our first matchup tonight resulted in a win for the Trojanettes as they beat the Monroe County Lady-Falcons and moved to a record of 3-0. But now we will look towards an exciting boys matchup between the Trojans and Falcons. Both of these teams remain virtually untouched from last season on the roster. Last season we see the Trojans winning both matchups in the regular season, but the Falcons coming out with the last laugh as they beat the Trojans in double overtime for the 15th district title. It will surely be exciting to see what all of this year's matchups bring. We'll be right back with Jay Turner and Robert Bauer as they preview tonight's matchup between the Trojans and Falcons. You're watching Barren County Basketball here on BCHS Live.
place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's too extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's too extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barren County High School for tonight's boys basketball action. Tonight's game will feature the Monroe County Falcons and the Barren County Trojans. Starting lineup tonight for the visitors on the scoreboard: at 1 guard, number 3, Tyreek Meek. At guard, number 11, Braxton Walker. At guard, number 21, Ben Massengill. At a guard, number 24, Billy Michael Dyer. And at a forward, number 5, Chandler Clemens. And now for your very own Barren County Trojans. At 1 guard, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Garrett Otterburn. At a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 5, Parker Stevens. At a guard, a 6' senior, number 21, Brandon Reed. At 1 forward, a 6' senior, number 12, Jared Coomer. At your other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 40, Tyler Smith. Your Trojans are coached by Assistants Matt Gardner, Lee Johnson, Jared Browning, and Will McCoy. The head coach, Warren Cunningham. Your officials for tonight's game, Adam Ryder, Mark Curry, and Jonathan Carver.
Let's see. I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to wear Tuesday night.
Maybe ugly sweater night. Christmas ugly sweater.
It could be, because it will be the last, well, no, I won't say the last home game before Christmas, because we'll be here the next Saturday.
We do have that Saturday game. Yep. That's right.
In the jump circle, Jared Coomer for the Trojans. And Chandler Clements for Monroe County. Adam Ryder will toss it up. And we will be set to go. And it's going to be controlled by Monroe County. Ty Mink will give it out now to Braxton Walker. Walker guarded by Stevens. He'll give it on the left side now to Mazingill. Mazingill brings it out top. He'll give it to Mink now. Mink will give it back out now to Walker. Barren County man-to-man. Out of the high post is Clements. He hands it off now to Mazingill. Right side over to Walker. Here's Ty Mink. Launches a long three. No good. Crashing aboard is Brandon Reed. He'll give it off to Stevens. Now Stevens brings it in front court. He's guarded out there by Walker. Out of the high post is Coomer. Turns with it on the dribble against Clements. Now he's picked it up. Has to throw it back out to Stevens. Stevens now getting pressure from Walker. Still on the dribble. Sends it off left side to Reed on the wing. Gets a screen. Hooks it back to Coomer. Coomer has to cut it back out and Reed out of the corner for three. It is off the mark. Coomer got the rebound and threw it off Clements. But they say that Coomer was already out of bounds. So Monroe County will get the basketball. 55 seconds into the contest. No score. And Walker will bring it up for Monroe County. Walker with it out of the right side. And with it is Mink. Goes back in the corner to Mazingill. Back to Mink. Straight away out to Walker on the left side. Back over goes to Mink. Bluffs the three. Back over to Mazingill. Wants to work against Reed. Now back top of the key is Mink. And he spins. He may have got away with a little step there. Back out it comes to Dyer, handling for the first time. Drives the basket. Splits the defenders. Throws it up. And no good. Battle for the rebound. Put back up. No good by Clements. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Monroe. Trojans will get it with 6:26 to go in the first.
Dyer was trying to post up Otterburn. Did not get the basketball, pulled it out. We were able to stymie his drive.
Stevens throws a midcourt pass to Smith. Across the Reed, in traffic, has to get rid of it. Left side, Otterburn for a three. No good. Smith with the offensive board, trying to go back up. And we're going to get a foul on Monroe County.
One referee had a walk out here, but the underneath ref saved us with a foul call. Two shots coming.
They put it on Mink or Clements?
Should have been on Mink, right? Yeah.
Well, that's who they put it on. I thought he signaled 5 and it was called out Mink for 3, but Smith at the line for Barren. 2 shots. First one, good. Trojans take the first lead of the ball game at 6:11 to play in the first. First quarter brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Smith sinks the second one. 2-0 Barren. As Walker will bring it up for Monroe County. Walker at a high post left. Mink looking. Shoves it back out now to Walker. Now gives to Clements. Clements against Tyler Smith. Wants to drive. Whistle and a foul. And it's on Tyler Smith, his first, team's first of the ball game.
It's going to be a challenge for T. Smith. Pulled out on the perimeter, having to guard without using his hands. That's what he got called for there.
Clements will toss it in for Monroe. Comes down the corner to Dyer. Got Otterburn guarding him. He may have got away with a walk and double dribbled even. The turnaround shot is up. It's short. Smith gets it.
Good defense.
Got it back. Here comes Coomer. Coomer drives. Bounce pass underneath. Reed lays it in.
So you run a 2-on-1 break. Each guy gets a lane line.
Here comes Coomer. Coomer drives. Bounce pass underneath. Barren County. Walker. Right side over to Clements. Clements dumps it down to Dyer. Inside. Puts up the shot. Short. Rim. It got blocked. Coomer's got it for the Trojans.
If they call this the same way they called the girls' game, you're not going to get a lot of contact underneath called to get to the line.
Yeah. Otterburn with it deep on the left wing. Coming out to get a screen, Smith. He gets rid of it to Stevens. Stevens over to Reed on the right wing now. Back out to Stevens. Almost 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 4-0 Barren. Here's Arterburn. And a bad pass. Jumping in front of Smith was Ty Mink. Here comes Dyer to the basket. Puts it up. And there's going to be a foul here on Coomer. A hard foul it was.
Late whistle. Not sure how much contact there was, but both hit the floor, and the commotion made probably the referee blow his whistle because it just was loud and looked bad.
Dyer at the line for 2 shots. First one's no good. And he'll have one more. And that one's going to come off the rim. And rebound was by Clemens, but back up. Coomer blocked it. Jared's got the ball. Give it off to Arterburn. 4:48 to play, first quarter. Stevens with it, works against Walker. Right side it goes to Reed. Dumps it down to Coomer. Posted in there against Clemens. Gets it back out to Stevens. There's Reed in the corner. And now he'll throw it out to Arterburn between the circles. Stevens on the dribble against Walker. And right side it goes to Arterburn. Back out to Reed over the left side. Stevens once again. Coomer setting the screen. Stevens went the other way. Reversed it back out. Coomer's got it in the left corner. Coomer wants to drive against Clemens. Can't go. Cut off. Here's Stevens in the lane. Flips up. The shot is blocked in there. And Monroe back the other way. As Clemens down on the floor. Hardwin's got it. Gets rid of it off to Coomer. Going to get a foul on Clemens at midcourt.
Kind of a weak whistle to start the play, or to stop the play, and I don't think everybody heard it. Some continuation went on, but we'll get it back here at half court and have it up 4-0, almost 4 minutes in.
Tucker Kirkpatrick comes in to replace Ben Mazingill. Kirkpatrick, a really good three-point shooter, averages 7.5 points a game. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Half the quarter gone. Brandon Reed, left wing. Out top is Arterburn. Right side is Stevens. Now Stevens putting down the dribble. Comes out with it. Getting some pressure out there from Walker. Left side it goes to Reed. Reed posted down there with Smith. It's too wide, out of bounds.
Really want to get it into the post, but the pass isn't there. And even if he had caught it, he would have been underneath the goal.
3:42 left in the quarter. A 4-0 Barren County lead. Here's Walker making a move on Stevens. Puts up the shot. It won't go. Rebound taken by Jared Coomer. Off to Stevens. Down the left side. As he gets a screen from Coomer. Top of the key. Leaves it as still on the dribble. Goes to the right side. Out to Reed. He'll go left side over to Arterburn. Back out to Stevens with 3:16 to go in the quarter. Reed wants to shoot. Three-point try. Off the mark. Rebound by Smith. Lost the handle. And out of bounds to the Falcons. Brandon Reed will come out. Tyler Smith will come out. Smaller lineup now with Gavin Withrow in the ball game. 5'8", 145 freshman. Averages 3.3. Landon Key, 5'11", 155 and a junior. Averages 2.3.
Landon gets the assignment on Billy Michael Dyer. We've done a nice job, obviously. Monroe scoreless, and so is he.
And here's Clemens with it, right to the circle. Long three by Mink. Got it.
We were way late getting out there. It's like we didn't know who we were guarding, and by the time we figured it out, he had already put it through the bottom of the net.
So Mink with the first field goal for Monroe County at the 2:48 mark of the first quarter. Landon Key with it. Out top, Coomer against Clemens. Right side is Stevens. 2.5 minutes to play. He brings it back out front. Stevens against Walker. Bounce pass over to Coomer on the right side. Smith comes set a screen. And now a follow-away shot on the baseline. Good for Jared Coomer.
Made a little space. Knocked down an 8-footer.
6-3 to score. Barren. 2:10 to go in the first quarter.
Quick quarter, low-scoring quarter.
Yeah. Right side is Clemens. He'll go in the corner to Kirkpatrick. Can't let him shoot. Can't get him any space. Now it comes to Walker. Walker back to Dyer on the left side. Dyer drives against Key. Goes inside. Flips up the shot. Good.
Second late helping. Couldn't take the charge. He split around T. Smith. to make it a 1-point game.
6-5, Trojans. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Right side it goes to Stevens. And now Stevens looking for Smith, can't go. Has to get rid of it out to Key over the left side to Withrow. Hits a screen, wants to drive. Now over to Key on the right wing. Kicks it back over to Coomer on the left wing. Had an option to shoot a three. Puts down the dribble now. And now dumps it off into Smith. Smith double team. Ball knocked away. With it is Walker. Walker all the way to the rack. Puts it up. It is good.
Cross-court pass. Just too many hands, too quick as Monroe County shot the gap layup.
7-6 Falcons. And Coomer almost had some problems with it. Here's Stevens jumper. 15-footer no good. And rebound to Mink. Under a minute to play in the first. Pass off to Walker. Hooks it back to Mink. Takes the three. Slides over. Can't shoot the three. Out to Dyer. 52 seconds to play. There'll be a foul on Landon Key. His first, team's third. And Tyler Bush checking into the Trojan lineup for Tyler Smith, 6'170" sophomore. In from Monroe County, number 25, Tyler Glass, 6'3", 210, a senior. Kirkpatrick gets the ball in play out to Mink. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Mink on the dribble. Now throws a diagonal pass over to Mazingill for three. It's off the mark. Coomer pulls down the rebound. And brings it up for the Trojans with 30 seconds. Crossover move, goes the bucket, puts it up and in.
A lot of contact, but Strong threw it to the rim.
Brings it up for the Trojans with 30 seconds. Crossover move, goes with 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kirkpatrick with it out front. 18 seconds to play. A low-scoring ball game, 8-7 Trojans. Withrow guarding Kirkpatrick out there. And we got a whistle away from the ball.
It is. It's on us.
14. That's Landon Key. His second.
Yeah, trying to guard Massengale, or not Massengale, I'm sorry, Billy Michael Dyer. Just much bigger than him, and he's posting him. Pushing, shoving. Got called for it.
Tay Pointer in the ball game, 5'10", 148th grader for the Trojans. Garrett Arterman also back in. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Here comes Mink. Mink will give it off to Dyer. Dyer drives. Shot goes up. It's no good, but a foul call.
Got to be on the floor, doesn't it?
Foul is on Withrow, his first, team's fifth. And they're going to call it a shooting foul here. The 2.6.
He never really signaled that it was a shooting foul. He never went up straight with the two to signal that. And I think he kind of let the kids decide it. And nobody questioned it.
And Dyer hits the first to tie the game at 8. Chandler Clemens checking back in the Falcon lineup. Dyer puts this one up, and it comes off. Battle for the rebound. Bush finally pulls it down. We'll let the clock run out. And that will end the first quarter. And we're tied at 8 between the Trojans and the Falcons. We'll come back for the second quarter after this time.
It's been a great first quarter of basketball, and you don't want to miss out on the rest of the game. Tune in here for the rest of the game. Thanks, I'm Emily Pettigo, your host here on BCHS Live.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit.
To be part of Martha's at-home taste test and get your 3 free meals, be one of the first 100 people to text 77-TASTE to 555-888. That's 77-TASTE to 555-888. 77-TASTE to 555-888.
Second quarter about to get underway here from Barren County High. Trojans and Falcons deadlocked at 8. Second period of action brought to you by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. And it will be Barren County's basketball to start the second quarter. As Arterman inbounds to Withrow. Got Bush in the game, Pointer, Coomer. Now Withrow giving it off to Coomer. And Mink almost came over the steal, but a behind-the-back dribble by Coomer. Flips up the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. And it will stay with the Trojans.
Now they're going to have to clean it up a little bit out there. There's some extracurricular going on. We got a big bump. No call. He was out of control, but we'll get it out of bounds.
Withrow will toss it in. Left to the bucket. And throws it out to Tyler Bush. He'll get rid of it to Pointer. Hands it off to Withrow. So we got a freshman, an 8th grader, a sophomore, and 2 seniors on the court. Pointer with it on the right side against Dyer. Dribbles around. He bounce pass. Going to be broken up out of bounds. Stays with the Trojans underneath. There's 7:33 to go in the second. Tied at 8. Withrow will toss it in. Parker Stevens. Well, Withrow's going to come out. Stevens back in. Reed back in. Comes in for Pointer. Just to give him a little bit of a break here. And Stevens throws it out to Reed. Thought about the 3. Left side it goes to Arterburn. Out front, here's Coomer against Clements. Hands it back off to Stevens. He's guarded out there by Walker. Stevens still on the dribble. Over the right side now to Coomer. Gets a screen from Reed. Fires up a 3-pointer. Got it!
Created just enough space with the screen. Step back, good look at it.
Gets a screen from Reed. Fires up a 3-shot to give the Trojans an 11-8 lead. Mink wanted to shoot the 3 out top. Gives it off to Dyer. Got Arterburn guarding him. Mink setting the screen. Dyer going the other way. Almost had a strip loose. Jumper in the lane is good for Dyer.
Monroe County did an excellent job in the first period getting into the lane. They only had 3 shots out of their 10 that did not come from the paint.
11-10 Trojans. Stevens with it left side. Now looking. Needs some help. He's picked it up. Coomer's got it now. Coomer giving it back out to Stevens. Walker really putting the pressure on him out there. Now bounce pass, high post left Reed. Looking for Coomer, he's got it. Now goes back to the left side. He'll leave it now with Stevens once again. Stevens over to Reed. Gonna launch it up, 3-pointer, got it!
Back-to-back 3s.
Stevens,
4-point lead.
Over to Reed. Gonna launch it up, 14-10. Clements out of the left side, he'll give it out now to Walker. Walker now dribbles over the right. Trying to direct traffic, wanting a screen out there, but now he'll take it, give it off in the corner. Mazengill fakes a 3. Comes out, shoots a fall-away 17-footer that's off the back iron. Rebound in there with Jared Coomer. Trojans coming back the other way. Stevens on the left side. Stevens hands it back off to Reed. Another 3 in the air. No, short this time. Clements with the rebound for Monroe County. Had it poked away. Coomer's got it in midcourt. Coomer pulls up 12-footer. Short. Underneath, Mink's got it. Long pass picked off by Coomer. They try to go to Dyer on the other end.
It would have been open. He was wide open. Nobody on that side of the floor of him, but they couldn't get enough elevation on the pass.
And Stevens has got it out front now. Gets a screen from Coomer. Wants to drive. Cut off. Looking for help. Sends it off there to Arterburn. Baseline shot. Won't go. Rebound taken by Mink. Outlet pass. Dyer can't get to it in time. It goes out of bounds.
There's 4 points if they could connect on those outlets.
Mink has threw a few football passes to Dyer over the season. And that basketball a little bit too far. Kirkpatrick back in for Monroe. Smith back in for Barren. We come down on 5 minutes to play in the first half of the Trojans 14, the Falcons 10. Stevens on the dribble. Brings it across the midcourt line. Now gets rid of it off to Arterburn. Arterburn, bounce pass back over to Stevens. Stevens now looking back to Arterburn. In the middle to Smith. He'll give it to Coomer deep on the right wing. Back out around the perimeter. Stevens with a 3. No good. Long rebound chased down by Coomer. Out of the right side of the floor. In the corner, Arterburn a 3. Good!
3 threes this quarter for us. That one courtesy of a second chance point.
3 People's Bank 3-point shots here in the quarter. Dyer driving, going to the bucket, puts it up. It is good.
Can't get the charge on him. He just slides right around us. We set up too soon. He knows what we're trying to do. He's very hard to get in foul trouble.
And Dyer now with 7 points. Got a 30-second timeout call with the Trojans up 17-12 at 4:21 to go in the first half.
Already, we have more points this quarter, haven't even played halfway through it, than we did all of the first quarter combined.
Tied at 8 at the end of the first quarter. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight over the Lady-Falcons, 49-38. In almost 7 years, the Trojanettes had defeated a Lady-Falcon basketball team. And actually had an 18-point lead at one time. They, of course, hit a couple of long shots. Of course, Grace Turner hit that shot at the buzzer from half court, banked it in to cut it a little closer to 11-point margin.
It's been even longer. Didn't do this research, didn't think about it really. How long since we've been 2-0 in the district?
Yeah, forgot to check that. Got to win tonight to make it 2-0.
Yeah, didn't want to jinx it, right?
Yeah. And Stevens in trouble against Kirkpatrick. Arterburn with it now on the right side. Back out now to Stevens. So we got Kirkpatrick guarding Stevens now. Arterburn is guarded by Dyer. We give it back to Stevens on the left side, looking for Coomer. And now has to get it back out front to Reed. Back over the right side, Arterburn. Arterburn stepping back behind the arc, can't shoot. Now Stevens wants to penetrate, goes down the lane. He got hammered in there trying to go for the shot.
We're trying to post T. Smith. Had a matchup problem there. He had Tyler Glass on him. And instead of getting the ball to him, we drove it down the lane and got the foul.
Foul was on Glass. Or no, excuse me, it was on Kirkpatrick. His first free throw, no good for Stevens. Chandler Clements coming back into the Monroe County lineup. He'll replace Ben Masingill. 3:45 left in the first half. And Stevens back of the line. This shot is good. His first point of the game. Gavin Withrow coming in to give Parker Stevens a little break here. 3:45 to go in the first half. Trojans 18, Falcons 12. Billy Michael Dyer will bring it up for Monroe County. Dyer on the dribble against Arterburn. He wants to drive left of the lane. Dishes off to Mink. Fakes. Pulls up free throw line. Bounce pass back to Dyer. Crashes into Smith. Shot goes down. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Billy Michael Dyer. That'll be his first as Kyler Smith was set. That's going to be the team's fourth on the Falcons.
Had him hemmed in because I think there was Mink delivered the ball where he couldn't slide around. He had to go right up, and when he did, went into T. Smith.
Trojans up by 6 with 3:23 to play here in the first half. Withrow picks up his dribble, bounces it off to Arterburn. Arterburn trying to make a move inside, puts it up, no. Clanged off the left side of the rim. Dyer fell down, ball gets away. Arterburn's got it off to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive, he's cut off, shoots it out of the corner, fall away, got it!
Yeah, they fell down and actually
Arterburn's got it off to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive, he's cut off, shoots it out of the corner, fall away.
Assist to Jarrett in the corner.
Barren County 20, Monroe County 12. 2:50 to play here in the first half. Here's Clements driving, going inside. One-hand shot, banked it in. His first two of the game. 20-14. Arterburn with it right side for Barren. Down to the corner goes to Reed. He'll give it back out to Arterburn. Out front it comes to Withrow. Withrow working out front against Kirkpatrick. Now dribbles right, looking for Reed. Bounce it back to him. Mink putting the pressure on him. Now goes right side. They go in the corner to Arterburn. They go into Smith. Had it knocked away from behind. Mink's got it for Monroe. Hands it off to Kirkpatrick. Three ball in the air is bouncing in.
High bounce. It bounced high in. All the way up above the backboard and fell back in. That was a wise move by Tarek Meek. He left it for Kirkpatrick so he could step right into it. Easy shot.
20-17 now. Barren lead was 8. Now it's down to 3. Coomer down low in the corner. Cut off. They go back to Arterburn in the left corner. Dives into the lane. Flips up the shot. It's no good. A collision. And an offensive foul on Garrett Arterburn. It's going to be his first, team 6.
Put his head down and was determined to get to the front of the rim. But to do that, he had to go through Meek.
So now we got Withrow, Stevens, Reed, Coomer, Smith on the court for Barren. Mink, Kirkpatrick, Dyer, Clements, and Glass for the Falcons. Here is Kirkpatrick, pull up 15, off the mark. Crashing aboard is Coomer. 1:28 to play in the first half of the low-scoring ball game. Coomer out behind the arc, top of the key, trying to make a move on Clements. Goes inside, trying to go up, had it blocked, gets it back, throws it up, no good. Rebound, taken in there by Dyer. Here comes Dyer racing down, crashes into Withrow. Oh, a block! My goodness alive. I thought Withrow was sick.
Don't know about that one there. But it's called a block, and that's what we got to go with.
Shot but Dyer, no good. He is 1 of 5 from the foul line. And the second one is coming off as well. Coomer with a rebound. With 1:07 to play in the first half. Withrow will bring it up for the Trojans.
Very uncharacteristic of somebody averaging close to 25 points a game.
Reed, guarded by Dyer closely. Smith, right side, over to Withrow. 54 seconds to play. Out to Coomer, top of the circle. Backs away in the dribble. 48 seconds to play. Barren up by 3, 20-17. Coomer. And here's Reed driving, throwing it up. It is no good, in and out. And rebound taken off to Mink. 30 seconds to go in the half. Kirkpatrick in the left corner, cut off by Coomer. Back out front it comes to Mink with 25 seconds to play.
Ran him off the line. Didn't give him a chance to shoot the three, so Monroe will pull it out for one final possession of the half.
15 seconds to play here in the first half. Reed is guarding Dyer. Stevens is on Mink. Now Mink driving, spinning, handed it off. Well, he puts it up anyway and hits it. Thought he was going to hand it off to Dyer. And that will do it for the first half. And the Trojans lead 20-19 over the Falcons. Here at halftime, we'll take a look at the Zaxby's halftime report coming up next on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Here at SCRTC, we thought you could use a little something free this holiday season. So call us today for free activation of any features. This will save you up to $11 per service. Want to add those new TV channel packages? No activation fee. How about adding DVR to record all those Christmas shows?
To everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Here on BCHS Live. I'm Emily Pettigo, your host. Looking at the first half of the game between the Trojans and the Falcons, right now the score is currently 20-19 as the Trojans lead. So we're looking at some of the top scorers from tonight's first half. Jared Coomer, number 12, currently leads the Trojans with 9 total points, with Brandon Reed with 5 points behind him. We saw earlier 2 back-to-back three-pointers from both of them that really put the whole crowd on their feet and showed some good team camaraderie there. Looking for Monroe County, their top scorer right now is Billy Dyer, number 24 with 7 total points. Following him is number 3, Ty Mink with 5 total points. I'm excited to see how the rest of this half is going to turn out. Make sure to tune in here to check out the rest of this half. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Thanks for joining. We're good to go.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including long-sleeve shirts and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Because it's crazy not to.
For all the right reasons. South
Fireplace inserts and heaters. USA.
Text and drive. Trojans go back with Reed, Stevens, Coomer, Smith, and Arterburn. And the Falcons with Clements, Walker, Massengill, Mink, and Dyer. And it will be Monroe County's basketball to start the second half. We're moving from left to right, Barren right to left. Walker handles the basketball. It's a screen from Dyer out there. And now he'll work it to the left side, hands it off to Massengill. He'll pull up with a jumper, 15-footer, good. First 2 points of the game for Massengill gives Monroe County a 21-20 lead. Arterburn with it for the Trojans. Working out front, goes right side over to Stevens. Stevens now looking, covered up, has to give it out to Coomer. Back to Stevens to the right side. Trying to get a screen there from Smith, but it didn't work. There's Arterburn over to Reed for three. Potter!
Been good, taking opportunities when he's left some space.
Brandon Reed with his second People's Bank three-point shot of the ball game. The Trojans lead 23-21 now. And Walker over to the left side is Massengill. We'll bring it out to the top of the key, backs away in the dribble. Now over to Mink, and down to the corner goes to Clements. Clements goes baseline. Runner, good. With a one-hand left-handed shot. Chandler Clements ties it up at 23. 6:50 to play here in the third. Arterburn with it out front for the Trojans. Started out there by Massengill. We go left side over to Coomer. Coomer against Clements. Falls down. Ball's loose. Still got it. And going to be Monroe's basketball. Somebody come in and tied it up. Glasgow leads Russell County boys at halftime, 29-28. And here's Walker driving against Stevens. Flips it up. It is good and a foul. Walker gets his second field goal of the ball game. Parker Stevens his first foul. Team foul number 1 of the second half. Puts Monroe County back on top, 25-23.
Well, defensively, we haven't started the very best in the first minute and a half.
And Walker gets a three-point play. And now Monroe County with a three-point lead, 26-23.
3 possessions. All 3 have yielded points. That one, the and one, to get them out to the first 7 points on their side.
Stevens back to Coomer. Goes the basket blocked by Clements. Here comes Dyer with it from Monroe County. Dyer spinning, going up for the shot. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. Dyer got it back. Trying to go back up with it. And they wave off the basket. It's going to be a foul on the Trojans. It'll be on Tyler Smith. And that will be his second personal, number 2 on the Trojans in the second half. Monroe County's basketball. Clements will toss it in. He sends it out to Ty Mink. Goes right side to Walker. Walker now leaves it off in the corner. Bringing it out, Mazingill. Mazingill is Brandon Reed. Mazingill almost fell down, kept the dribble going. Now gives it out front now to Walker. Mink turns and fires a three-pointer. It is in and out. Dyer with the offensive rebound. Going back up, it's good and a foul.
Roaming around the rim and the ball. Warren's got to get a timeout here.
Monroe has taken a 28-23 lead now. A 9-3 run by the Falcons here in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. And it's been balanced scoring for the Falcons. 4 players have scored buckets in the third period. The only bucket for the Trojans here in the third is Brandon Reed's three-point shot.
If you track it, I think this is right. We were up 20-12, right?
Yes.
And since then, they're on a 16-3 run to take that 5-point lead at 28-23.
Billy Michael Dyer, who has struggled from the charity line in the first half, he was only 1 of 6. And he puts this one up, and it's in and out. Rebound taken by Coomer. And it's knocked out of his hands by Clements and out of bounds. Ball comes into play to Parker Stevens. Guarded in the backcourt by Walker. Gets it across the line. Bounce pass off to Coomer. Hands it back to Stevens. Bounce pass down low. Smith posted up, triple teamed in there. Throws it back out to Reed. And it's partially blocked. Taking it down is Mink. He'll baseball it down the floor to Dyer. He'll go up with a layup. Good.
That was an easy completion. Leak out pass didn't work in the first half. That one did. Complete reverse of fortune now. Down 7 from up 8 to down 7.
And Stevens really getting pressure out there from Walker. Hardimer picks up his dribble. Throws it out to Reed. Now Stevens on the dribble. Can't penetrate. Looking for help. Throws it back out to Reed. Back out to Stevens. Monroe County really putting the pressure. Man to man. And here is Coomer. He's going to get bumped by Dyer.
Where's the points going to come from right now? They're shutting us down. We have to have somebody find their way to the bucket.
Dyer second. That'll be the first one on Monroe County in the second half. Ball comes into play to Reed, out to Stevens. And there's Hardiman open. Three-pointer out of the corner. Good. He was waiting for it.
Spot up shot. We just hope he didn't
wait
too long.
Three-pointer out of the corner.
There. Fell forward a little bit, but that was enough to get it over the front of the rim. Point needed badly.
And the second People's Bank 3 for Garrett Arterburn tonight. Here's Dyer spinning, almost lost the handle. They give it off in the corner. Here's the shot for 3. It's no good. Crashing aboard. Clements, spiked by Coomer and out of bounds. Actually, the shot was by Mink. But Coomer just spiked that one like a volleyball, and will stay with the Falcons with 4:11 to go here in the third quarter. Trojans down 4, 30-26. Clements in the left corner will toss it in. It comes out to Walker. Back to Clements. Now Clements wanted to shoot 3. He will. He'll put it up, and he missed it. Air ball. Taken in there by Tyler Bush, and a foul on Mink.
Tyler Bush came in for T. Smith because he was not getting those rebounds. Tyler almost gave it up too. It just happened to get through Mink's hands and fell right into his lap.
So 2 on Ty Mink. Dyer has 2. 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. Barren down 30-26. Comes to Arterburn. Here on the near side out front against Mazingill. Arterburn now gives it back out to Stevens. Stevens against Walker. He'll go left. Bounce pass over to Coomer. That's at left elbow, turns against Clements, and he lost the handle on it going up, out of bounds. Clements may have bumped him some there, too, to force the ball to go out of bounds.
You got to play through the contact, play through a little bit of hard times right now.
3:39 left in the third. Barren trailing Monroe 30-26.
Only 2 threes this half.
That is it.
He played almost 4.5 minutes.
Pass down to make, spinning against Bush, dumps it off into Clements, and he lays it up and in. And splits it up over his shoulder.
Too easy. Ward doesn't want to call a timeout. I don't blame him. We got to play through it, but we're just staring at the ball. We didn't have a clue where our man was.
30-26, out to Arterburn, top of the key. Over it goes to Stevens. Monroe with a 6-point lead. Coomer comes to set a screen. Stevens, a hesitation move over to Bush. Right side, 15-footer, bounces in.
That's him open. Got to have
hesitation move over to Bush.
Right side, 15-footer. He knocked it through.
Monroe by 4, 32-28. 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Dyer with the basketball for Monroe County. Crossover move, goes into the paint, throws up the shot. It is no good. Rebound by Stevens. Stevens. Oh, cuts to the free throw line. Out to Arterburn. 3 in the air. No good. Rebound to Bush. Bush now turning and looking. Throwing it back down now to Arterburn. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Barren down 32-28. Stevens trying to penetrate. Goes in the lane. Shot no good. It'll call it out on the floor. The foul is on number 11, and that is Walker. His first. Monroe's third of the second half. And Tyler Smith back into the Trojan lineup for Jared Coomer. He's not been out to take a break tonight at all. 2:12 to go in the third. Reed will toss it in. Comes to the corner to Smith. Out to Stevens. Stevens around the top of the horn. Coming up. And the ball gets away. Loose ball. Smith making a dive for it. Or rather, a Bush made a dive for it. And timeout call. Good heads-up play by Tyler Bush. 2:05 to go third quarter. Monroe County 32. Barren County 28. 30-second timeout. On a Coca-Cola timeout, over to Coke and enjoy the game. Coca-Cola scoreboard, check. And let's see what we got. Halftime score. It is Clinton County boys 35, Metcalfe County 23. Glasgow leads Russell County boys 29-28 at halftime. LaRue County leads Hart County boys 46-17 at the break. Greene County boys lead Caverna by 1 at halftime, 37-36. And I believe that is it for right now. Barren County's basketball, brother on bench to our left. Arterburn will toss it in. 2:05 to go. Barren down 4. And it comes into Smith. Oh, Stevens was wide open on the back door, and Smith didn't see.
Yeah, we had 2 opportunities at fast break to start the possession. Good play out of the timeout by Warren, and we just didn't keep it, hold it patient enough to finish.
Arterburn down low. Smith working inside. Hook shot is dropping in.
Tyler Smith made up for it with that right-handed hook shot towards the middle of the lane. Didn't get the assist, but he ended the possession with the point.
32-30 Monroe County. Minute 37 to go in the third. Dyer with the basketball on the right side. Dumps it down low in there to Mink. Mink turns underneath to Clements, trying to backtrack, and going to be fouled by Smith.
I think they'll get Reed for it. He reached in.
Brandon Reed is first personal, number 4 on the Trojans here in the second half, but Clements will be at the line to shoot 2.
We're having a really hard time. It's not, they're almost running a guy on the baseline like we're playing zone against them, and we cannot find that guy. They do a good job recognizing where we're lacking. That's why they're able to get points or get to the stripe like here.
33-30. Clements back at the line. One more shot is on the way, and it rims off. Coomer with a rebound. Stevens will bring it up with a minute 25. Three-pointer will tie it here. As the Trojans are down by a tray. Smith, right side over to Coomer. Now give it back out to Stevens with 1:12 remaining. Back to the right side is Coomer. Try to go against Clements. Out to Bush, top of the key. Over the left to Landon Key. Down in the corner, Parker Stevens. Out to Coomer. Here's Bush. He'll fire a 3. No good. Ball tipped back out, knocked around, and coming up with it is Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick can't leave him open. 47 seconds to go here in the third. Over the left side it goes to Mink. Out it comes to Walker. Right side over to Clements. Clements against Tyler Smith. Now he'll hook it back out to Walker with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Mink out front of the left side. Down to 22. Got Landon Key guarding Billy Michael Dyer. Down to 15 seconds. Mink still on the dribble out front. Now bounces straight across over to Walker. Gives it out to Dyer. 6 seconds. Going to try to take Key one-on-one. He'll fire up the jumper. It's no good. Ball slapped around. Bush comes down with it. That will end the quarter. Monroe County on top, 33-30 over the Trojans. We'll come back with the final quarter after this break. It's Barren County High basketball at 103.7 Nash Icon.
Message and data rates may apply.
Has dinner got you down?
At the end of the third, Trojans trail 30-33 against the Falcons. Tune back in here for some more basketball. So far, we've had a great game, and you don't want to miss this last quarter. I'm Emily Pettigo, your host.
Come out to get it. Coomer's got it. Now Coomer against Ty Mink. Takes him one-on-one. Crossover move. Almost lost the handle. Shovels it back off to Withrow. Withrow in traffic. Went up for the shot. Is blocked. And then Dyer and Coomer go down with it together. And an alternating possession goes to Monroe County.
A lot of traffic. Withrow tried to navigate. Just having a hard time. A lot of length inside, and Monroe County swarms you when you have the basketball. It's almost like they got 6 players on the floor sometimes.
Billy Michael Dyer driving. He'll kick it off in the corner. 3 in the air. Got it. That is Mazingill knocking down the long-range shot from the right corner, giving Monroe County a 36-30 lead.
Their role players are more than capable, and they make big shots at big time.
Left side is Stevens. Stevens working, and the corner goes to Coomer. He can't shoot. Back out front and around the perimeter. Kevin Withrow. Now has to reverse it back out. He's in trouble. Needs some help. Has to call a timeout. And now 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Barren down 6.
Our third timeout. We got 2 left. Very, very low scoring when you consider in the second half we've only been able to score. What is that?
Well, they only scored 4 field goals in the third quarter. 2 threes and 2 twos.
Yeah, 10 points total in the last 9 minutes. So it's low scoring. When it's low scoring game, you got to think about 1 possession, 2 possessions. It's all it's going to take to win or lose this basketball game, and already being down 2 possessions. We're going to have to find a way to get something going offensively, and that becomes ever more important. So you make stops on the defensive end, so Monroe makes 1 or 2 more buckets. The way it's going, it's going to be really, really hard to catch up.
Billy Michael Dyer with 9 points tonight. 7 of those in the first half, but he was 1 of 6 from the free. Actually, he's 1 of 7 from the free throw line.
Overall, when you think about it, when the kid averages 25 a game and you hold him to 9, it's a pretty good effort, and it's been a team effort. Landon Key was on him for a little while. Landon, I think, got a little bump to the head. He was out for an extended period of time, got checked out, cleared to go back in, so it's good to see him get back in there and get after it again.
Then you look at Jared Coomer. He scored 9 in the first half, has not scored here in the second half.
He's frustrated. He's frustrated, trying to do too much, maybe at some point not letting the game come to him, but he wants to score, wants to get this deficit erased.
Stevens with it down front, guarded by Walker, gives it off to Coomer, hands it back to Stevens. Now Stevens goes left side. He's picked up his dribble, needs some help, bounces it out to Arterburn. Now Arterburn will go back left side over to Coomer against Clements. Dumps it down to Smith. Smith inside and trying to look for Coomer again on the baseline. He goes to the bucket, and he's going to be blocking foul on, I believe, Mink.
And I'm not sure if they won't call that on the floor because Jared was behind the basket, never let the ball go up for a shot. He could have got 2 free throws just letting it go.
Well, maybe they're going to give him 2. So, yep. But now they're going to get the officials together.
Yeah, it's not a shooting foul in my opinion. But they're going to give him 2.
Going to give him 2.
I guess they're saying you don't necessarily have to let it go. If he'd have let it go, it would have sold it, in my opinion. But they're saying that was his intent, going to the rim for the shot, and they give him the 2 free throws.
Well, need to hit him. First one's good. First point of the second half for Jared Coomer. He's got 10. It's 36-31. Coomer fires and got it. 36-32, down 2 possessions here with 6:34 to go. And Billy Michael Dyer with the basketball for Monroe County into the front court. He'll work against Arterburn. Crossover move, goes into the lane, jumps it up. It is no good. Rebound tapped out and taken by the Trojans, Parker Stevens. Stevens working, getting a lot of pressure from Massengill. Now he's picked up his dribble, gets rid of it to Coomer. Coomer has it stripped loose. Taken by Mink. Outlet pass. He got the numbers. On the other end, Massengill lays it in.
Breakaway layup telling us we don't have a guard rotate back when we had him on the floor trying to dive for the basketball. They dug it out. Got 2.
38-32. Stevens fires the jumper. It won't go. Smith the rebound. Back up. No good. Batted up in the air. Massengill's got it from Monroe County. Bounce pass left. Broken up by Reed. Taken by Stevens. Stevens will take it into front court. He's trapped. He needs some help out there. Throws a wild pass over the cross to Arterburn. Arterburn shovels it back out to Reed. Takes the 3 against Dyer. And now we're going to get a reach in on Dyer. And he can't believe it. His 3rd, team's 5th of the second half. So Mink and Dyer both have 3. At 5:34 to go in the ball game. Barren down 38-32. Stevens will toss it in. Comes out to Coomer. He'll turn with it on the dribble. Now he'll get rid of it off to Stevens out front. Coomer sets the screen. Now Stevens wants to penetrate. Gives it off to Smith. Works underneath. Reverses it up and in.
Nice move. Got away with steps at the beginning. He didn't put the ball down.
Now Stevens wants to penetrate. Gives it off to Smith. Works underneath. Reverses it up. 38-34 with 5:10 remaining. And Kirkpatrick giving it off to Clements out front. Dribbles to the right side. He'll give it out to Dyer. Dyer works it into the paint. Throws up a wild shot. Goes down to the floor. He thought he may have got fouled. Coomer's got it. Coomer stops, dumps it off. Reed wasn't looking for the pass, but he caught it in the left corner, right corner. Out to Smith. Smith, one dribble, back to Reed. He'll reverse it up. Hold it in!
Nice pass from Tyler Smith. Shows the ability. What we were trying to get him to do earlier.
One dribble,
narrow
back
window.
to Reed. He'll reverse it up
over the corner of the rim.
38-36. Trojans down 2. 4:30 to play in the ball game. Timeout by Steve Kirkpatrick in Monroe County. 4:32, full timeout. Monroe County 38, Barren County 36. The Coca-Cola timeout.
It's only Monroe County's 2nd timeout of the game. They have 3 left in the contest. We have 2. Could be, even though it's been a really quick game, could be a really, really long last 4.5 minutes.
Don't forget, busy week next week. Tuesday night, Caverna will be here. Boy doubleheader. Then Thursday night, we'll head over to Edmonson County. And then next Saturday, we'll have the Barren County Hoops Classic with the Trojanettes taking on North Laurel at noon. And the Trojans playing Louisville St. Xavier. That'll be about 3:45 to 4 o'clock on Saturday. So then there's 2 other games, one in between the Trojanettes game and the Trojans game, that being Bowling Green against Louisville DeSales. And then the final game that night will be Monroe County against Shelby County. So 4 games next Saturday here. We'll have 2 of them on the radio for you.
Full afternoon of basketball, and it's turned bitterly cold outside, so nothing better to do than come in the warm gymnasium and watch some good basketball all day, getting ready for Christmas break. And it sounds like it's Christmas break anywhere but the hardwood.
Yeah.
Maybe just the classroom.
Right. Good crowd in here tonight for this Barren County, Monroe County doubleheader. Tucker Kirkpatrick with a basketball guarded by Brandon Reed. He'll send it off to Meek on the right side. Back out front to Kirkpatrick. Swings it left over to Mazingill. And Mazingill back out to Kirkpatrick. Takes one way, goes the other. Gives it back off to Mazingill, left side. Back out to Kirkpatrick. Now gives to Mink with 4:10 to play. Dyer's coming up to set a screen. Mink will hook it back to Dyer. Dyer wants to drive. He'll go up with a shot. Good. Got a runner. Dyer is 11 points. Shot it over Tyler Smith. Back up to 4. On the other end, here's Reed. Has it blocked out of bounds. He says he got fouled because he said somebody fouled me on the arm, but they didn't call it. Barren will get it back. Stevens, right side of the basket, lobs it into Coomer, trying to go up, and then Reed comes down with the ball. They're fighting for it on the floor. We're going to have a foul on somebody.
Got to be on big kid for them, Clement.
That'll be his second, team 6. Barron's basketball with 3:51 to play, down 4. Coomer gets it out to Arterburn on the left wing. Hooks it back in the corner to Coomer. Baseball's it across. Stevens going hard to the basket, and he got hammered.
That's hard. Called charge. Mink set up underneath it.
He kind of leaned in sideways. His second, team's 5th. So it'll be Monroe County's basketball with 3:40 to play. They're up 40-36. And Kirkpatrick across the midcourt stripe. Gets rid of it over to Clements. Clements out to Kirkpatrick. Wanted to shoot that 3. Trying to get away from Reed. Behind the back dribble. Pops it up. Fade away. No. Rebound, Tyler Smith. Coomer. Coomer pushing it down the floor. Coomer to the basket. Lays it up. Missed it. Rebound tapped around. Knocked around. Kirkpatrick came up with it. Going to get a foul.
Jared, I think, was expecting the contact and compensated for the contact. Never came, and that's why it went too hard off the glass, off the front of the rim.
Foul on Brandon Reed is second. That'll be 6 on Barren. Both teams with 6 fouls. 3:11 to play. Monroe County 40, Barren County 36.
I've got some stops, but we cannot put points on the board to close the gap.
Kirkpatrick with it out top. Goes right side over to Dyer. Now Dyer on the dribble. 2:55 to play. Barren needs to force a turnover here. Get a bucket. Dyer's going to drive. Leaves it off with Mink. Mink will leave it out with Clements. Clements driving. Throws up the shot. Good. Just flipped it up.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to cut into it.
42-36. Barren down 6 with 2:35 to play. And here's the pass over to Arterburn on the left side. He'll give it out to Reed. Can't shoot. And we get a foul out front. And it's on Dyer.
To be his 4th, right?
Yep. Team 7th. So when the clock stopped, Trojans can put a couple of points on the board. Cut into the 6-point deficit here with 2:29 to play. Brandon Reed, 10 points tonight. His free throw is on the way. Good.
Dyer has played the whole way. I don't think he's sat down for a breather one time. And he won't set with 4 fouls either.
42-37. And Reed fires it up, and he missed it. Rebound to Clements. Needed that point right there. 2:23 to go. Down 5.
Going to 1-2-2 now.
Here's Kirkpatrick with it. Being chased, double team. Cross-court pass comes to Mink. He goes in the middle to Dyer. Had his knocked loose from behind. And Stevens has the basketball. He needs help. Throws it over to Arterburn. He's open. 3 in the air. Go!
Big bucket. Nice call from Warren.
Stevens
Going to
has the
1-2-2.
basketball.
Get a
He needs
steal.
help.
Speed him
Throws
up
it
a
over to
little
Arterburn.
bit.
He's open.
We
3
got
in the
flying
air.
around, and they didn't match up properly. Garrett answered with a huge shot.
42-40, minute 50 to go. Clements hooks it across over to Kirkpatrick for a three. Got it.
No daylight can you give him, and we gave him just enough to throw one in from deep. That was probably a 25-footer to push it back out to 5. 1:44 to go. He's dangerous. He's really, really good. I think he played more last year than he played this year. He averaged 7.5 a game, but that's just a couple of shots for him as the way he throws it in. 1-3 on each half, none bigger than that one, to put it back to 5.
Trojans with 3 threes from Garrett Arterburn, 2 from Brandon Reed, and 1 from Jared Coomer.
We don't really have that many field goals this whole half, do we?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. 7 field goals the entire second half. And Monroe County with 11. 45-40 Monroe County, minute 44 left.
It has been a good one. I didn't expect it to be a low-scoring game.
No.
But good one nonetheless. Hard fought. Officials have let them play, but haven't let it get out of hand. Overall, I think it's been well called.
Glasgow leads Russell County boys 44-39 after 3 periods. And I think that's the latest one I've got. All right, Trojans need a bucket this trip down, trailing 5, 45-40.
144 will go quickly.
Yes. The ball comes into play to Stevens. Stevens will work it up against Walker. Pulling the back of the game now. Stevens getting pressure. Dumps it off at a high post to Coomer. Looking. Now turns with it against Clements. 1:30 to play. Arterburn another 3. Got it!
Now that one was a tough one, falling away towards the bench.
Now turns with it against Clements.
2-point game, big time stop now.
45-43. Clements with a basketball from Monroe. Hooks it out to Walker. 1:16 left in the contest. They dump it down to Dyer. He turns, dumps it back out to Clements on the wing. Throws it back down the baseline to Mink. He'll bring it back out with 1:07 to play. Walker over the left side to Kirkpatrick. Now back to Walker. Walker weaving around, backing it out front to Kirkpatrick with 58 seconds to go. Walker, right side over to Mink. Bounces back to Walker. Throws it back to Mink. Trying to go baseline. Bounce pass. Here is Clements. A whistle. And a block.
Yeah, sideways. It wasn't much of a chance that was going to be called a charge.
Second foul on Jared Coomer. That's 7 on the Trojans in the second half.
We had to foul anyway. It's going to be a 1-and-1, not a 2-shot foul.
Actually 3 on Coomer. Clements at the line. He's 1 of 2. Shot goes up, and it's good. 46-43 Monroe County with 48.3 to play. Clements second toss on the way, got them both. 2-possession game once again for Barren, down 4 with 48 seconds to go. Stevens with a basketball against Walker. 42 seconds. Stevens bounce pass off to Coomer. Coomer against Clements. Gives it off to Reed. He's open. 3 in the air. No good. Ball's tapped out. Coomer's got it. Turns. Gives it back off in the corner to Arterburn. He can't shoot the 3. Now get a timeout here with 28.1 to play.
Didn't have to have a 3. Nothing was really developing.
He can't shoot the 3.
We got it out of the
timeout here with 28.
As Warren was calling the timeout, couldn't have predicted Brandon Reed was going to be open at the top of the key. Probably would have let it go if he would have. But we got 1 timeout left. Get to draw something up. Don't have to have a 3 by any means. But if it's there wide open, take it.
Stay tuned. The Coca-Cola postgame report. We'll take a look at the postgame stats brought to you by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight 49-38 over the Monroe County Lady-Falcons. And again, we'll be back here Tuesday night. So Trojans and Trojanettes host Caverna. 6 o'clock start for the girls game. We'll be out there at 5:45. So we got Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next week.
The Monroe County cheerleaders outfits are kind of unique. It's almost like an optical illusion. If you look at it from far away, it's almost like they have a thoroughbred on the...
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a horse instead of a falcon, doesn't it?
You're right.
Am I just imagining that?
No, I agree with you. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I didn't know if I was missing something earlier or what.
The Trojans need a bucket badly here. 28 seconds to play, down 4. Ball comes into play to Coomer. He'll give it off to Arterburn. Arterburn pulls up, shoots a 3. It is no good. And ball's knocked down out of bounds. And it's going to go to Monroe County with 21.2.
Probably right call. Brandon Reed came over top, tipped it out. We got to pick up full court foul pretty quickly. Dyer has not made free throws well, but that doesn't mean he won't here. Watch the run out.
Ball comes into play to Clements. Now Clements trying to work against Coomer, and Coomer is going to be called with a foul. And that is his 4th, team's 8th. And Tyler Smith comes back in for Landon Key. 17.9 to go. Monroe County up 4, 47-43. Clements puts it up in the air, and he missed it. Got to get the rebound. Got a whistle and a foul. Reed went to the deck.
Big free throws here.
Yep. Foul is going to be on Clements, his 3rd, team's 8th. And big free throws for Brandon Reed with 17.1. Hopefully to pull the Trojans back within 2 here.
Well,
Brandon Reed, 1 of 2 at the stripe. Shot goes up. It's good. 47-44.
Mr. Weaver, the official book said Jared's only got 3.
Okay, well, I thought that might have been right, but I wasn't for sure. Got them both. Cuts it to 2, 47-45 with 17 seconds to play. Ball comes into Clements. Now he gives to Mink. Pass, ooh, deflected up in the air. Going to have body contact on somebody.
I guess he still had an opportunity to throw that, and we got a hand on it, but the foul was right before it. Need him to miss one.
Let's see, Reed, his 3rd personal. And Mink, who's not been to the free throw line, 7 points in the ball game. 1 in the bonus. Shot goes up, and he missed it. Rebound to Coomer. And we're going to get a foul on Mink. His 4th, team's 9th.
Big free throws. Jared's got a chance, really, to avenge last year's district. I know that wouldn't even be close, but he missed some big free throws down the stretch in the 4th quarter overtime. Hopefully that's not going through his head. A year more mature, just stand up there.
There's 2 shots here. Yeah. Double bonus. Jared Coomer, 1st of 2 on the way. Got it.
Confident.
47-46. Barren down by 1. 11.6 to play. Coomer back at the free throw line, can tie it here. He puts it up, and it's good.
That's about the center.
Ties it up at 47. They get the ball in play. Here's Clements with it. 9 seconds, 8. Timeout Steve Kirkpatrick with 7.4 to go. Tied at 47.
Wow. He's got 2 timeouts, so figured he wouldn't let that play out. Each have 1 apiece. This one will be a 30-second variety. They'll have it about 3/4 court on their side of the gym. They've got a lot of options, though. It's not like Dyer's their only option. They've got plenty of kids that can pour it in.
Well, if you have to foul somebody, hope you don't have to foul, but if you did have to foul, let's hope we can come up with a steal, force a turnover.
Yeah, I mean, tie game, you want to try to do your best. The only way you'd foul is if it was to prevent a wide open layup.
Yeah. All right.
We got to have somebody drop down. They're going to try to post up Clements on T. Smith.
Mink's got it. Going to put it in play out to Walker. Walker, 6 seconds, 5. Walker goes left side. Mink going to step back, shoot a 3. It is no good. Ball knocked away. We'll go to overtime.
That'd have been a tough shot to make. They would have earned that if he would have been able to knock down the 23 4-footer.
Yeah, that's about a 27-foot.
And now we're going to overtime, guys. It's currently tied 47-47 here at Barren County Gymnasium. Check us out here for the rest of the game. You don't want to miss this one.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
29-point lead, or 29-23, so it was like a 6-point lead that they had, 8-point lead that they had at one time.
Well, here's a foul situation. Falcons, Mink, and Dyer both have 4 fouls.
And it's big that Jared only had 3 instead of 4.
That's right.
Lets him play with a little bit more freedom.
Coomer in the jump circle with Clements. 4-minute overtime. Tied at 47.
We got to get on the other side. We got a wide open Masco over there.
And a tap controlled by the Trojans. Stevens will set things up against Braxton Walker. As he picks up his dribble, jumps it off to Coomer. Coomer turns outside against Clements. Now gets rid of it. Back to Stevens. Stevens wants to penetrate. Bounce pass down into Smith. Whistle. Oh, it's a violation.
Tried to clear space, put his feet when he did.
So Monroe County will get it with 3:42 left in overtime and a 47-47 ball game. Wouldn't you know it? Another overtime. 2 of the 3 games last year. Went in overtime. We had a 4 overtime game, 2 overtime game. And here's Walker. Getting it down into Clements. Down low against Smith. Turns. Right-handed hook shot. Good.
Too easy. No resistance. We got to body him up to not let him back us down and have a wide open half hook.
And here's Arneberg driving. Bounce pass underneath. Blocked away. Coomer's got it. Had to go chase it down to the right side. Back out to Stevens. 49-47 Monroe County. 3:03 to play here in the overtime period. Now Stevens. Looking. Gets rid of it off to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive against Clements. Goes into the shot. It is no good. And rebound put back up. No good. Tapped around again. Smith's got it. Puts it back up. And it drops it.
That was not an easy putback either. He was facing left. Had to flip it back over with his right hand.
49-49. 2:39 left to go in overtime. Clements with the basketball against Smith. Drives. Also foul on Smith. And that's going to be 3, I think, on Tyler Smith.
Give him the 3. He can't hit it, but he's not going to shoot it in this instant. Tyler's had a hard time being pulled down on the floor and not guarding with his hands. That's what he got called for there.
13 points. 11 here in the second half. Free throws good. Pretty deadly. Whoa.
They called it on Jared. They called it on Jared. Okay. Or they thought that the score table it was on. Jared, sorry to interrupt.
It was. I thought everybody knew that, but
yeah,
they put it on the board. That's stupid.
So it's not. It's on Tyler Smith.
Clements puts it up, and he got that one. He said 4 in a row. And now Monroe County with a 2-point lead, 51-49, 2.5 minutes left in overtime. Stevens getting pressure from Walker. Goes outside, pass deflected. And it'll stay with Barren. 2:25 to play. Coomer hands it back off to Stevens. Back to Coomer on the left side. Wants to drive, gets Clements. Backs up, shoots a 3. Rims no good. Mink with a rebound. Outlet pass comes to Walker. 2:10 to play. And comes out to Mink once again. Go up by 2, 51-49 in overtime. Mink. Left corner, out to Mazingill, swings it right over to Walker. Walker out to Dyer. as Arterburn guards him. Down to 1:48 to play. Now Dyer. As Monroe County spreads the floor here, Dyer. They have walked with no whistle. Mink comes out with it, 137. Mink in and out the center, top of the circle. Wants to drive, spins, goes up over Coomer, and he hit it.
That was just a tough shot. Garrett played solid defense.
That's a big basket right there. 53-49 Monroe. Coomer leaves it out with Arterburn. Arterburn back to Coomer, long range left. Wants to drive, can't shoot. Into Reed. Here's Tyler Smith working inside, puts it up and in.
Not an easy shot. Had to separate, get to the face. Timeout. Official timeout.
What was that? Tyler Smith got some blood on him, I think.
Andy in there. All of our guys.
And Landon Key will have to check in.
Just get him a different jersey real quick. Somebody on the end of the bench, throw it on there and get him back in there at the next stoppage.
And we'll toss it in. Comes into Walker, 1:05 left. Monroe up 53-51 in overtime. Walker still in the middle out front. 57 seconds. Walker over to Mink. Back to Walker. Pushing underneath the corner. Pump fake goes up, got it.
Missed assignment, didn't help all.
55-51. And here's Stevens with a basketball. Driving whistle and a foul. 2 shots. Foul on 11. Walker is second. 2 shots for Parker Stevens. And Tyler Smith will come back in wearing 45 now. 41.8 seconds to go. Monroe County 55, Barren County 51 in overtime. Parker Stevens, 1 of 2 at the stripe. Got the first. Only his second point of the ball game.
He hasn't had a ton of good looks. He's been pressured, bringing the ball up the floor, and never got a good look at it.
55-52, 55-53. Trojans cut it to 2 at 41 seconds to go here in overtime.
Back to 1-2-2 here. We forced a turnover in the first end of the regulation.
Kirkpatrick still in the back court, being chased. Comes to Walker. Walker bounces it off to Clements in the left corner. Goes baseline. And a collision. That should be an offensive foul, and it is.
Yep.
Tyler Smith taking the charge. Clements, that'll be number 3 or 4 on him. Coach Maury Cunningham will take a timeout, full timeout with 24.5 seconds to go in overtime. Barren will have the basketball, trailing 55-53.
We should just charge like an extra couple dollars at the gate when these two teams play. Yep. Either it's going to be a really good game or you're going to get free basketball, so you might as well make everybody pay for it. As many overtimes as we played in the last 4 games.
That is true. 2 of the 3 last year. 4 overtimes in Tompkinsville the first time. 1-point game here. And a 2 overtime win for the Falcons in the district championship game. You know, a lot of the games have been close over the years, too. If you go back over the last few years, an 8-point game, 2 in overtime, 1 point, 7, 3 in overtime, 6. Several games it's been close and several overtime games. That's why those last year.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier that this is probably a better rivalry right now than us and Glasgow. It's just a fun game. We got competitive games, and they've been extremely physical. I think Glasgow would like to have something to say about that to make the rivalry with them and us a lot more competitive this year. So that's why this game means a lot more, because you don't have 2 gimme games in district. You just have to fight between the 1 and 2 seeds.
Reed will toss it in. It comes into Stevens. 23 seconds to go. Trojans need a 2 to tie. As Walker puts the pressure on Stevens as he crosses midcourt, down to 15 seconds to play. Stevens gives it over to Reed on the right side. Back out to Stevens. 8 seconds. Going to have to think about it here. Timeout by Coach Warren Cunningham. 8.2 to play.
Didn't like how it was developing. So we took that's our last one.
Full timeout. 8.2 to go in overtime. Monroe County 55. Barren County 53. And Trojans basketball. Take a Coca-Cola timeout here.
Take it out right here in front of our table.
You're listening to 103.7. Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, and online at espnky.com/Barren County. Nice crowd in hand tonight for this big district doubleheader.
They haven't been disappointed, but maybe the burgundy and gold can leave a little bit happier than the blue and silver.
So we need a 2 to tie, 3 for the win.
We would like to shoot it maybe with just a couple of seconds left. There's 8.2 left. Just a couple of seconds left. Just in case you miss, you get that putback opportunity.
Garrett Arterman will toss it in. Just to the right of us here. 8.2 left. Arterman looking, gets it in play to Stevens. Stevens, 6 seconds. Gonna have to think about it. Arterman throws it over to Reed. He'll put it up in the air. It is no good. Follow up, no good. That's it. And Monroe County survives 55-53 in overtime. Trojans had a look at it, but
it started going the wrong way. We were moving back toward half court.
And the Trojans lose this one, losing to 15th district rival Monroe County Falcons by a final score of 53-55 in overtime. We will now have a record of 3-2. As we wrap things up here, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in tonight, and we'd certainly like to announce tonight's production staff. Our main op is Aaron Russell, score op Jared Tunks, our GFX and screen op Travis Pendergraph, our audio op Quincy Ford, our home side center camera Trent Pendergraph, our away side center camera Nate Watson, and our corner camera Matthew Pete, and your host Emily Pettigo. Thank you all for helping out tonight, tuning in. My name is Emily Pettigo, and from everyone here at BCHS Live, good night.
This has been a BCHS Live production. All rights to this broadcast are reserved to the BCHS Live program and the Burgundy Media Network. To rewatch this broadcast, log on to youtube.com/BCHS Live to watch this and every broadcast from BCHS Live. To keep up with what's going on at BCHS and to check in on all other media programs here at Barren County High, go to barrenschools.com/BMN and find out more. That's all we have for now. This is BCHS Live, signing off.